Make sure you put them laces out. I've been out and about, and I'm loud, cause I found another sound. And I'll pound on the ground for my guys across the pond. Kick is matter, that's their song. Trust me when that word is bone. Y'all can clap, clap, sing along. But on the real, they got some real deal analysis. Take the wheel, I think I feel like a catalyst for this build. You know your boy is never out of it. Matter of fact, I think I'll go and win a championship. KMWO, KMWO. Man, you know how this go. Yeah. KMWO. Kickers matter, world order. Man, y'all already know. Let's go.
Right. Our podcast. I'm really cheery. I've just woken up. Mainly thanks to the abuse that I just got in the KM WhatsApp chat. But I'm here, unlike Jamie Byram. So, how are you, boys?
Chipper.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I feel
now I've had a
fresh.
coffee.
Yeah, I feel fresh.
Coffee in the shower.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling refreshed.
I did say earlier, pro tip, early nap and then I'm up. So I've only had like 4.5 hours sleep.
There's been lots of different styles.
I'm feeling my style is smashing it, to be fair. Just judging on mood.
Jamie's strategy's working out for him so far, I think. It might be the 79 snooze approach.
To be fair, I wouldn't actually mind Jamie's approach.
What?
Just don't turn up. It's good to have you.
Yeah, just don't turn up. It's a great idea.
It's overrated.
Yeah, Tim's sort of gone for I don't really care. I'm just going to drink alcohol all the way and see what happens.
I started at 5. I've took it steady so that I'm, coherent and actually here.
Well,
which is one step better than Jamie. So
this is true, and I decided to have the danger power nap, as Tim said, which was a danger power nap.
Absolute danger nap. What time was it? 11 o'clock?
Something like that. Yeah.
Solid hour. Oh,
so I set my alarm for 11:45, and I was like looking at it. I was just like, yeah, go away. And I saw that Jamie hadn't joined. I was like, yeah, maybe they just won't bother. Like, leave it. But I'm here. Jamie, where are you? Wake up. Like, we kind of need you, really, because like our show's just gone up the wall, really.
Well, everyone that's listening to the stream needs to tweet at him right now. Where are you, Jamie?
Yeah, I'll put his mobile number on the stream.
This is a great idea.
Toilets, right? So
I've prepared a last-minute mock.
We're not doing that either. Jesus. That's the end of the show.
Probably our most successful and most listened.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's
just talk Aaron Rodgers for a bit when we've got our resident Packer on the podcast. What's predictions? Beer bets ahoy!
I am quite disappointed that Jamie hasn't turned up for this because I was going to go right into one of them. But yeah, I'll let Rich. Rich, you have the floor.
I personally think this is a little bit of posturing. Rodgers wanting, the organisation to actually do something. Because as you said in our group chat, he's the Packers have not done too well with we holding there. Oh, funny. Okay, they haven't done too well drafting and giving him weapons that he needs. So I wonder if part of this is him posturing and saying like, guys, you need to help me out here. Hopefully,
I don't think they can afford.
Is that hope more than a strategy? I feel like, I mean, Jack's big play after the draft last year was Rodgers is going to play pissed off, right? And he did. He played pissed off. He played however he wanted, whatever he wanted, and it worked. And if they've not backed him with a new contract, and you compare it to like the Dak Prescott contract thing, it is worrying if you're a Packers fan and you're a Rodgers fan. I mean, I'm a Rodgers fan. Like I love watching Aaron Rodgers play. I absolutely love watching him play. But I'm more worried that he goes to somewhere like the Patriots and just ruins everyone's lives for like the next 10 years.
I just think it's one of these where, you know, if he does leave, that organisation are in a really sticky place because your organisation is ready to kind of win, ready to challenge, and if you lose a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, all of a sudden that roster looks completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tear it down.
Yeah, and there's like, well, you know, obviously we took Jordan Love last year, who apparently I saw that the Packers are saying that you know, they're happy with him, what he's shown in training, because obviously, you know, training directly correlates to NFL games. So it's like saying that, yeah, fuck it, based on that and nothing else. Yeah, trade him away. We don't even need anything. 6th round pick in 2023. We'll do a Livy standard trade.
You went from like second gear straight to 5th then. That was quite nice. It was quite nice to see just that shift from, yeah, well, they quite like him in training, but what a bunch of bastards. like literally, that's where it went to.
We'll just train away for like a future 6th. We'll do like a Livy type pick with that. Livy, if you're watching this, I think all your trades are absolute dog shit. So there you go.
Are you basically asking for 17 6th round picks in 2023?
Yeah, 2023 is key.
Rob won't get that, but we'll fill you in later on.
I understand. I understand the reference there.
I mean, it's quite easy to get. Like, have you ever played in the league with like someone who is part of a rebuild? Should really know that they're part of a rebuild, but keeps trading pieces to compete now. Like, that's the situation we're in, and the roster's just dog shit.
He's given me a second for Keyshawn Vaughn.
I saw that, and I was like,
I compare that roster and that team and that owner to the Detroit Lions.
It's a bit harsh on Detroit.
It's hard.
It's all right because you know, I'm going to put in an option for Philip Lindsay, I think, this week, because now he's up on the draft block. I mean, he only wants a second for him or something, so should be fine.
And I mean, $1 a fab.
Literally, I'm not putting in $1 a fab. So, you know, he's got Todd Gurley and Harris as his starting running backs.
Nice, solid.
Wide receivers are Marquise Brown and Cortland Sutton. Tight ends, Hunter Henry. His flexes, he's got Amari Cooper and Ayuk. I mean, and on his bench, let me just find the talent 1 sec. Oh no, that's the bottom of the roster. Okay, it's all good. It's got Cole Beasley, Myers, and then like a bunch of backup running backs.
I feel like we need Jamie just to raise the mood. To be fair, like,
I mean,
Jesus, that's saying something.
Are you in? Yeah. Are you in that? You're in that chat, aren't you? Like, I went in on Livy, like, I don't know, three weeks ago or something. You see that you sent me like an offer for DeAndre Swift, and I was just like, no, I don't want it, because I don't want picks in 2023 because my roster has an outside chance of winning. like Jack's team is like ridiculous, probably because he fleeced Livy for years, most likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I traded him. I traded him Hunter Renfro for AJ Brown, and he accepted. This was just after the draft. That draft class.
Yeah, so that's gone
How do
great.
you sleep at night?
Quite easily when I don't get woken up.
At night.
I mean, I think he actually. I can't. What did he offer? I think he offered me like Kenyon Drake, Philip Lindsay, and then like 2 firsts for him, and I was like, I don't know, no thanks. Like I've got like a decent running back there. I don't really want backups and picks in like 15 years. Oh no, here we go. It was Swift for Lindsay, Drake, and originally it was for Lindsay and Scott, and 2 first-round picks, and then he edited it to add in Kenyon Drake, because if you're not close, just whacking Kenyon Drake, that'll get it over the line.
What's this been called?
And so, like the analogies I provided, where I have a Ferrari, I don't want 3 Fiat 500s. You're trying to offer meat to a vegan. Jeff Bezos isn't selling Amazon for 3 hair salons and a reach around.
Oh dear.
This league sounds like fun, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Coat Manager if you want.
It is a really good league.
The worrying thing is, Rich, you think you're going to get better offers from me, mate?
Hey, at least he's active. At least he's active.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I had an owner come to me this week in one league saying that he doesn't play dynasty leagues until September.
I mean, I get like having time off. Because, like, to be honest, I quite often in my dynasty leagues I have like a month or 2 off. Because once the season's done, like I just kind of like, I need to just take a unplug from it.
It's not the way you do it.
Well, I don't mind. That might not be the way you want to do it, but like that's the way I do it. Like, just take a little bit of time off and then kind of.
I'm streaky with it. Like I'll suddenly just like wake up on a Saturday morning with the kids, just be chilling, TV on, and think, right, let's chuck out some offers. Let's have a look at the teams. Let's have a little bit of a reorg. And I think like jumping in and jumping out, as long as that's like fairly regular, then it's all right. But I think in one of the leagues, like there's like offers waiting around for 3 months with people like sending them direct messages and stuff like that. I know it's the off season, but people do want to get stuff done before the draft because it is a good opportunity to try and get some trades done.
Yeah, and we had it in another league this week, didn't we, Tim?
We've had some fun this week. Yeah.
Hi, Lawrence.
Do you know
like the thing is, I find so many of these things, right? You just kind of like post in our chat, going like, "Oh, this has happened," and I'm like, "Okay." Like there's no context quite a lot of the time. Like you just so to put this right. So this will be somewhat what happens, so you guys can understand. I'll be sat there like eating my 3rd Cornish pasty of the day, and then I'll just see a message from Jack saying like, "Who's this fucking dickhead?" Like, no context. No context. I'm just like, I don't know.
There is that, or just been sent this. That's always my favourite.
State of that. That's what it is.
Or, at Rob Grimwood, do you know this guy? Yeah.
We're finding out you know a lot of people in the industry, Rob.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of a big deal.
Big deal, mate.
Yeah, I could say that. No, I just pissed off loads of people. That's all.
That's why you that's why you're welcome here. Like, no, it's
yeah, that's why I fit
it's kind
in
of what we do.
It's like a similar show with like Wales on air.
Oh well.
I'm never gonna like get rid of that, am I? It's just like wailing all the time. Never mind.
I am very disappointed that Byram hasn't turned up. I'm generally gutted. I was really looking forward to the Falcons picking Kyle Pitts and then Jamie.
I like how he's silently, like not silent, but like during the day, he's become like more on board with it. Have you noticed? Like it started off like, no, I don't want it, and then like slowly but surely, he's like, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be like upset. I'd just be like, it's just not the right move or whatever.
It's just stupid. I'm not angry. It's just stupid.
He's like
Stupid.
Slowly but surely, just started realizing that it's not a good idea.
Do you know what though? It must have been 2 or 3 weeks ago. But in the chat, we're like, you're going to draft a quarterback, aren't you? And he was adamant that they're going to trade back, full on trading back. No, it didn't even cross his mind at that point that Kyle Pitts was going to be the option. And I think he's most fuming with Kyle Pitts if it happens.
Great for fantasy, though, right?
Unbelievable for fantasy.
It's that, and especially if Julio goes, there's going to be needed a target hog in there.
Oh, the meltdown that he's going to have if the Falcons trade Julio to the Packers just to please Aaron Rodgers.
just turn your notifications off for Sleeper because Julio will end up on the block a lot.
Oh yeah.
He's got a lot of shares of Julio.
Julio is quite an interesting one for Dynasty as well, isn't it? Because he's like got massively polarizing views on how to value him.
Yeah,
he's impossible to sell, and he's impossible to buy. Right? He's the person that you look at and you go, "Oh, I wouldn't mind him, but I don't want to pay what I know they want."
Yeah, precisely.
When you've got him, or you get like Zach Ertz and a 4th or something as an offer, and you're like,
I've come to the conclusion that he'll just die on my roster, like Larry Fitzgerald, someone like that. These sort of players just keep, and there's no point in trading him now. That sell window went a long time ago for Julio Jones.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he's going to become like AJ Green, though. For me, it's just going to be less and less relevant year on year.
I've just had a bet, guys, on Mac Jones to the Washington football team. I think Mac Jones is going to fall in this draft.
If he gets past San Francisco at 3, then it could happen.
Yeah, definitely.
14-1.
That's nice. There's talk of New Orleans wanting him.
No, that was one of my bets. I told you in the chat earlier. I've gone for over 5.5 quarterbacks drafted in the first round.
What odds did you get?
I think that
1 before.
Sorry,
I got 4-1 about an hour ago on that.
What, on over 5.5?
Yeah.
I will get it up now. 2 seconds.
I
got 9-2.
Cool. Guys, if you're listening, throw in some of the bets you've had on, or just, chuck out what you think might happen in the draft.
I requested a bet that 5 QBs would go in the top 10, but they did not put it up, so I have no idea.
No, they haven't got back to me. They haven't got back to me about my Bateman bet either, which is quite annoying.
Well, they got back to me on some of them, like Dwayne Eskridge to the Colts, 7-1. He stinks of a Colts player, by the way. He stinks of it.
Eskridge to Kansas City.
Oh God, no!
I can see him. I can see Carolina wanting him as like a replacement for Curtis Samuel. Like quite similar players, get the ball in their hands quick, and then watch them fly.
Has everyone else put on like 25,000 bets, or is it just me?
No,
I've not put on a single bet.
I think I've got 7 bets on.
Okay, I'll count mine. 1, 2.
I've got the first wide receiver to be Chase, the first running back to be Harris, and the first defensive lineman to be Swell. And all 3 of them is 11-8. on Paddy Power.
What as
I've
a
got
trio?
19.
Yeah, it's just basically like a treble. So that will basically cover all my bets. As long as that lands, that'll cover all my bets, and then anything else that comes in is a bonus.
I've got 19 bets on the draft.
Bloody hell!
£67, I think, or £69. Nothing big,
Gamble.
nothing major. A couple of big
Gamble
ones in there.
responsibly.
There's a
Gamble
couple
responsibly.
of there's a couple of hundred and 250 to 1 shots in there. So, clutch
See,
at straws.
I'm tempted to cash out on this one. So I had a bet the other day. This was a long shot bet, right? 75 to 1. It was Trevor Lawrence, like the first 4 picks would be Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, and Penny Swell. I don't think that's going to happen now. I don't think the Falcons are going to draft Swell.
I do.
But you do. But I only put £5 on that, and they're offering a cash out of £10.9 on it. So I'm like, double the money on it.
Profit.
I think it's. I think that 4th pick is the one. I think the top 3, I think. But yeah, that is the Sewell pick. It's just that could go anywhere, couldn't it? That could literally go anywhere.
Yeah,
I'd take it after the 2nd pick. See what your cash out is.
yeah, I might see. I might have a look at that after. But yeah, it's,
I imagine that'd probably stay about the same. The cash out, to be fair,
yeah, I think it will. I think it
because
might change.
I can't imagine the analysts at Sky or whatever being like, "Oh shit, Trevor Lawrence has gone number 1. Oh, and Zach Wilson's gone number 2. Oh no."
It might
Like,
change
you're
at number 3 though. It might
You're
change
betting
at 3.
on the number. You're betting on the number 3 and 4, aren't you? If Mac Jones gets selected, then yeah, maybe. But
so, what camp? So, are we all? I mean, I'm still on the fence whether to
I don't think
believe.
they'll draft it.
I'm talking about earlier than that. So, 2nd pick to the Jets. Is it nailed on that Zach Wilson's going there? Because I still think that there is a shout for Justin Fields, simply because Justin Fields has got a better IQ. He's got a better kind of history in college. Not greatly, but Zach Wilson's coming off one really good year where he was great. But I heard an analogy from Mike Taglier today, who said, I think it was Mike Taglier, it might have been Joe Peter. One of them said, like about Zach Wilson playing for playing for BYU as an independent and playing against average colleges like a lot of the time, as opposed to Justin Fields, who's played at 2 big colleges and was lights out for the first 7 games of last year. I don't know. I still think there's a shout for Justin Fields.
Did you not?
I'm with you on that 50-50, whether or not they go with either.
See, I see the worry. I can see the worry with Fields. Do you not think it's worrying that he can beat out Jake Fromm?
No, not really, because that was a coaching thing. The coaches loved Jake Fromm. It was not a personnel. It wasn't a talent thing. I think it was a coaching thing. And I think Justin Fields did enough in Ohio State for the first 7 or 8 weeks of this year. Bearing in mind his pass completion ratio was like 94% after week 6 or something like that.
And sometimes QBs moved, didn't Mahomes move?
Oh, QBs do move. Yeah, like Jalen Hurts moved, didn't he? So QBs do move in college. I get that. I just see some of the concerns of it. But yeah, having said that, I would still firmly take him over Zach Wilson. I do. Zach Wilson's my QB5 in this draft class. I don't see what the Jets are doing with that pick.
Me neither. It's just another done up.
Yep. I said to you guys, I watched a lot of Trey Lance this week, and I've kind of fallen in love with him a bit. He's moved up my draft. He's certainly someone that needs to sit, but yeah, he's certainly moved up my draft board.
His ceiling could be the biggest. The biggest concern for me is it's a little bit like the Josh Allen stuff. It's just what he's played against.
But at least Josh Allen was a Div 1 player.
Yeah.
like I just cannot get on board with Trey Lance. I know his tape probably looks great, but it's 17 starts in Div 2, not once playing against FBS opponents.
We could have said the same thing about Mahomes, right? Like him coming out, wasn't he like had these same question marks?
Well, he plays for Texas Tech, which is a big college in Div 1.
Okay.
Like North Dakota State, I mean, there are leagues apart. This is like drafting someone, right? So let's translate it to the English Premier League. This is like Manchester United. If we had a draft, this is like Manchester United drafted someone who's only ever played at like conference level, has never played in League 2 or Div 1, League 1.
Chris Smalling.
Yeah, but he played at Fulham.
He had Prem games that season.
Oh, I'm joking, all right? Jesus.
I think the talent's there to be seen. The pro days said a lot for me, and I thought Wilson particularly shone on it. I think he showed tons of ability. Again, the college and the league is an issue there. I think the risk is are they better than some of the quarterbacks that are already in the league?
I think they'll take him at 2.
Yeah, I do as well. I don't think it's wise, but I think they will.
We've got a question from Jimmy Hesseltine. How many trades in the first round tonight, starting from when the first pick is made? Let's go 9.
9?
9.
Jesus.
Just going balls out, aren't you? All the balls.
Balls. That's more than balls, mate. He's got his.
So I think Detroit trade out of pick 7, because they don't deserve nice things. I think Washington trade. I think Washington decide with trade with Detroit. I think the Patriots might move up as well, depending on what's on the board. I'm going to go for 3.
I'm going to join you with 3. I've got the Baltimore Ravens trading up. They just come into a load more capital, so they can trade up to get a player of their choice. I've got Washington trading up as well, but I think I've got them trading up for Trey Lance. I have stuck since November, since I did my first ever mock, and I know you hate mocks, but since I did my first ever one, I've done 6 of them. And in all 6 of them, Trey Lance has ended up with Washington because Washington can't draft a decent quarterback in the first round ever. It's a fact. This is married. I am married to this idea, and I won't take it any other way. So I've got Washington trading up to a top 10 pick to pick up Lance. But I think there'll be another one in there as well. I think there'll be 3.
Hey Rob, I'm really proud of you for predicting Trevor Lawrence to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Really, really proud of you for that. Okay.
I really don't want Trevor Lawrence to go to the Jaguars because I'd quite like to see like a real life version of Draft Day.
Same.
Because if he doesn't go to the Jags, there's going to be, I think there will be a little bit of panic of like, oh, what has happened?
Did you see my tweet today?
No.
I put a tweet out in the middle of the day because I was working and put Draft Day on, and I was like, I can't believe that Trevor Lawrence is actually Bo Callahan. I was like, the similarities are unparalleled.
It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? Where like, I mean, obviously he's going to be selected, but if he wasn't, I'd be like, oh, what have they seen?
I genuinely love it just for everyone's head to fall off within seconds of the draft opening. Like no time as well. You know, like the clock starts, bang, the pick is in. Yeah. Zach Wilson, like just everyone going. Mah!
No. I want it to be like some, like an absolute nobody, like an edge rusher from that was projected to go in the 3rd round or something. You know, like they've gone, that's the guy we want.
The linebacker from Kentucky who's played like 7 college games, but is all of a sudden a first round talent according to the pros.
They're going for Dwayne Eskridge, but they've said they want him as a cornerback rather than a receiver.
That's like Kadarius Toney, though, isn't it? He's just like shot up all these draft boards. He's like, oh yeah, he's like now the wide receiver, like 2 or 3 in this draft class. Okay, yeah,
Nah.
let's calm down a bit. Let's calm down a bit.
So I think what you were saying, Raiders, they did something that was really quite funny, was because they later in the draft they do this whole like challenge, don't they? NFL Network of like you name a player and we'll find tape on them, and then they'd been doing it for like everyone, including like punters and whatever. And then the Raiders selected someone, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't actually have any tape on him." It's like, okay, so he's like a backup of a backup of a backup.
Mike Mayock just knocking one out in the back, like, nah, I've caught you out, lads.
Can you imagine though being like that guy, like clearly thinking, "I'm not getting selected." Like, you know, he's like maybe, you know, with his good lady, having a good time, and then gets a phone call, and he's like, "Hello,
Mike who? Mike who? Mayock?
I'm busy.
Vegas, baby."
Oh, amazing! I'd say I reckon there's going to be 6 trades. I think 9. But
when you asked me the question, I had 5 was the immediate number that came to my head. I don't know what the average is.
I'm not going to.
Season.
Wasn't there only 1 last year? 2 maybe? 1, 2?
I don't know.
I
can't remember.
Who moved
I'm pretty
about last year?
I'm pretty sure I thought there was going to be like 5 or 6 last year that ended up only being 1 or 2.
I think there's going to be loads around from 10 onwards. I really do. I think it's just going to be a bit carnage.
Apparently, the Eagles and the Cowboys are after the same player. The cornerback, I can't remember his name.
Surtain.
Yeah.
Can you
So that'd be
imagine being selected
interesting.
by the Eagles?
The talk is that they want
see like
Surtain, but we want Horn, and they're willing to trade back up to where they were.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
To go and get Surtain.
that's definitely a Eagles move. That isn't it? It's the type of thing that they would do.
I'd love them to
when you're
trade up for Kyle Pitts. I genuinely would. I just think it would be fucking Eagles Twitter meltdown, and I'd be all in for seeing Alan Sampson tweet because Alan's head would fall off. That'd be my favourite outcome. I don't really care what happens to the Falcons. Just if the Eagles traded up into the top 5 or something to get Kyle Pitts, would be genius.
I mean, can you imagine the scenes? Like Eagles roster just it's absolutely decimated, and they're like, are we a cornerback away from competing? Yeah, I reckon so. Right, let's put everything in. Tell me. So, are we okay with JJ Arcega-Whiteside on like wide receiver 2? Yeah, it should be fine, mate. Don't worry about it.
They've got the most picks in the draft, haven't they? Eagles.
Have they?
And they're absolutely awful with them.
That's why I think Detroit moved back. I looked at their picks earlier. They've only got I think 5 or 6 overall.
But this is the thing, right?
Draft.
This is the thing.
Have they got
like,
5 or 6 quite high up?
Everyone always says like, "Oh, move back." But you need someone that's willing to move up,
Move forward. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the issue, isn't it? Because like,
If there's quarterbacks on the board, people will move up.
yeah, but like to me, I mean, Miami did fantastically well, trading back from 3 and then trading back up to 6, because that 6th pick is going to be basically whichever non-QB you want.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, they've put themselves in such a good position. Getting up
And
there.
and one less wide receiver away from Detroit.
Well, yeah.
As long as they draft someone on the defensive side of, as long as they draft someone on the defensive side of the ball tonight, I will be very happy, because that team ruins.
Who, Miami?
No, Detroit, because that team ruins anything good that they get.
I mean, they should. I mean, I don't even know where I'd go if I was Detroit.
Can't wait for them to get Bateman.
Oh, I will cry. I will absolutely cry.
He's going to
Bateman
the
goes.
Ravens.
No,
You watch. He is. You
No.
watch.
Actually, we mentioned it before we come on. Could you imagine if Julio went to the Ravens? I think Jamie really would have a massive meltdown about that if he went to the Ravens.
He'd
been linked.
furlough himself from work, right? He'd just put himself on furlough from COVID stress due to that happening. I think that's what
So we got 10 minutes till the first pick is on the clock, basically.
is it? I thought it was half one.
Is it?
I think it's 1 o'clock is when it's supposed to come on.
Oh God, I hope so.
Well, we know it will take. We know it will take 20 minutes for the first pick to get in anyway. Despite them knowing
the full amount of that clock, right? They deserve Trevor Lawrence to beat Bo Callahan, right? They deserve it, right?
I mean, I actually, in what round does the first kicker get drafted?
Second round by Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I was going to say it's
I
realistically.
a kicker with the fourth pick.
I'm going to go 6th round.
there's some really bad kickers this year.
I'm going to go 5th.
How do you know that? Like, why have you researched the kickers? You fucking lunatic.
I wrote a fucking draft guide and I had kickers in there. Of course, I've researched kickers and punters.
Why does
By the way,
He's a big deal.
Connor McPherson from Florida. There you go. There's your kicker.
kicker tape have you had to watch for that?
About 23 hours.
23 hours of kicks.
Yep. And
Like
punts.
the
Don't forget
equivalent
the
of
punters.
goal kicks or something.
Yeah, well,
Now, when
you're dedicated to a job, Tim, you're dedicated, aren't you?
when you're
Yeah,
scouting
I agree.
kickers-
I agree with that, mate. That's some serious dedication. I feel like you deserve a prize.
when you're scouting kickers, you take into account like different placements and stuff like that, because like it's not always the kicker's fault, is it? You know, is it the snap?
No.
Is it the hold? Like,
Do
But
you grade
college
them on,
level, it
like,
usually is.
on where they are in America as well? Because it's harder to kick in certain parts of America than other parts as well, isn't it?
is that because of the risk of gunfire?
Fuck's sake.
I could just literally Rob's sitting there in front of his laptop watching fucking kickers. Like, oh yeah. This one's got a bit of the, this one's got a bit of the David Beckham free kick specialty to it, you know.
I mean, well, okay. I'll read you out what I wrote for Conor McPherson. Who's
I mean,
number
even
one.
look,
Yes, this is what I'm here
Can you
for.
imagine
This
watching
is why kickers matter.
punt.
We should-
This is
we're gonna rename
why
the
I
pod
joined.
from
You realise
the
this is why I
Rock
joined this podcast, right?
You do realise that we hate kickers here.
What?
I mean, can you imagine looking at punters? I honestly cannot think of anything worse. I don't even look at punters in the NFL.
I'm
It's
not
like,
saying it was good.
Have you not the Scottish guy who plays for Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm not
The
bothered,
Scottish
mate.
Hammer.
I'm not bothered.
Well,
Like,
I just thought,
if-
you know, you might have seen NFL UK tweet it about 1,000 times. Oh yeah, we've got this punter from
isn't he a wide
Scotland.
receiver? If NFL
He was in one of our fantasy leagues last year as well, wasn't he, Jack?
Was he?
Brown's punter.
Oh,
Here you go.
Yeah.
Evan McPherson. Ready? Florida Gators.
Evan
Fifth round
McPherson.
draft pick. Evan McPherson. Place kicker, accurate. Accurate and consistent. Good leg. Personal best came in 2020 with 55 yards. He only missed one PAT in his CFB career. 85% career field goal success. Ranks 14th all time in CFB. His weaknesses, 2020 was his worst year statistically. He still made 17 or 22 and might dent his draft stock slightly. This is a summary. After a stellar CFB career, McPherson is probably one of two, maybe three kickers that will likely get drafted in April. I think teams have learned not to draft. I can't read this. No, hang on. Let me make it bigger. Here we go. I think teams have learned not to draft high with specialists, considering the second round Roberto Aguero, whatever his name is, experiment in Tampa miserably backfired. But I wouldn't be surprised if the likes of McPherson gets a bump with NFL teams, likely cutting specialists in order to adhere to the new salary cap limit. He's productive, consistent, and can easily sink 50-yarders. There you go. Great bit of analysis on your kickers.
Look how excited he got there.
Oh, mate, honestly.
This is the content people come for.
I mean, mate, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. If people aren't up for kickers, like, what are they up for?
I'm just hoping that somebody's clipped off your wank face there.
Oh, I'm definitely going back later on.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, just don't play in one. It's a massive headache.
It's
I've never played one. No
wait, sorry. Breaking news. Breaking news. Jamie has messaged. He's set for his alarm. He's alive. We might see him.
Oh.
Pro tip. That's pro tip from Jamie. Arrive 10 minutes before it's due to start. Bang on the first pick.
If he has to do the best ball draft, boot him when he comes in.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing the best ball draft now. He can, we just talked for like 50 minutes nearly, or whatever it is. Yeah, no.
Jack, what tips would you give for a salary draft league that James asked for?
Don't go over the salary cap.
I guess, right, if you actually wanted serious advice, I guess it would be, don't be scared. If you're not competing, don't be scared to do like a Browns with the Osweiler thing. Take on a bad contract for some picks in the future.
Yeah.
Know the value of your team, and like, I guess you really have to really understand, are you competing or not, and structure your roster around that.
I mean, we're in one, aren't we, Tim? And yeah, I had to kind of muck around with my team and should do a few trades because of the salary cap dropping from last year. I had to muck around with my team. I had quite a lot of studs on my, like Alvin Kamara and Saquon Barkley on my team. So I traded Alvin Kamara away, didn't I, Tim? Actually,
to me.
Yeah. So I did some moving around like that.
And what I'd say is, once you've got the players, don't value them on the value to you as fantasy assets. I know that sounds strange, but completely value the trades on how you can structure other people's roster and how you can restructure their cap hit and stuff like that, because you can pick up pieces that are really valuable because of the salary that you can put them on compared to what they're on. So people whose draft stock have dropped, so people like Cooper Kupp, last year you'd have been paying like 18 mil or 20 mil. Now you're talking like 8 to 10. So just by drafting some garbage to them, they can take 8 mil to 10 mil off their cap hit by just getting rid of Cooper Kupp. So it's a little bit like real life. Sometimes you'll just give picks, or people will just get stuff to just get that hit, the salary cap off their wage bill. So yeah, just look at trades differently and how you can help somebody else instead of just like talent for talent. That's probably one of my bits of advice.
Why are Kings of Leon at the draft?
I don't know, but now I really fancy like getting a kebab and singing really badly with my mates. So
you love Kings of Leon, though, yeah.
Me? I used to love them back in the day, yeah, obviously. Who didn't?
Yeah, when you're about 10 beers deep.
Don't knock it. You piss me later.
Mate, don't pretend. Don't try and be all cool. Like, oh yeah, no, I didn't like them. You did. You loved them. Don't lie.
No, mate. R&B and hip hop.
Yeah. So at the end of the night, when you're like, you've had the sesh, you're balls deep in the sesh, and
I thought you were going to say something else then. Christ.
No, he's accurate. He's accurate.
And yeah, and then they whack on a bit of Kings of Leon. You're what? Just saying, nah, no thanks.
Yeah, but I also would do the same to Come On Eileen, The Proclaimers,
That's a different type of party, isn't it?
Dizzy Rascal. Like, it doesn't matter what comes on. Balls deep in the sesh is the sesh, the music's the music. It's hard to kill the mood.
Oh dear.
I'm telling you, this is starting at 1:30.
Yeah.
It
I'm
feels
going to
like
go
it might be a
off the
little bit later
content.
than one.
James has just asked who's up till the end of the first round. Based on the content you're witnessing right now, none of us.
This guy, solo stream. I'm fine, mate. I had 4.5 hours.
I did 3. I'm good, but
I did
I've got
this
a round
thing-
of golf at 11 o'clock in the morning, so
I did this exact thing last year. Go to bed early, wake up, feel refreshed. That's good.
You're
what
right.
is this?
good.
Cleveland. It's Cleveland, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 20,000 people there, isn't there? Or something.
I hope they're all socially distanced.
Well, yeah.
I hope
Especially-
not.
You hope
You
they're
look
not.
it.
Oh, Jamie, what's he? Awkward. Okay. What's awkward? Yeah. When's this draft? Who's watching it on Sky? And he's got Game Pass on. by the way.
Game Pass.
I've got Game Pass.
I don't actually have Sky in my house anymore because when we done our loft conversion, we can't get line of sight because of health and safety. I was like, mate, come on. Who get I mean, I'm willing to gamble your life on it. Like,
Why aren't you?
selfish.
That's not customer service. What's in that little cupboard?
Where? In here?
Yeah.
I've got 2 cupboards. So they got this one here. It's got like
This is great.
this is what people tune in for, mate. I've got
Sake.
I've got mainly NFL books and stuff in there.
People on the podcast
some
listening to
cards.
this tomorrow are going to be like,
And then,
what the fuck?
And then in this lower one, I've got literally just a cupboard full of shit. Here you go, guys. Look, I'll tell you what. Behind the curtain, look at that. Look at that. Just absolute mess. Absolute mess. So
Right. Just put your hand in without looking. Pull something out, and we've all got to guess each to see what's in it.
Oh god.
we're playing a game of if or Jim Jam, cock or ball.
I'm up for stream cock or ball. You know, that's what part of the set I'm at.
Here you go. All right, you will not get this. I'll tell you that. All right. It doesn't even fit in your hand.
Is it a Robinson's squishy? Like,
Similar, actually. It's called Galactic Sand, and it is. It's one of those where it's like a stress relieving toy. So there you go. That's the kind of stuff
Thanks,
we've got.
Yeah.
James, like in all fairness, mate, you know what you're signing up for. You've only got yourself to blame, to be honest.
Yeah. You put the stream on, mate. So. Oh dear. Are the Jags on the clock here or what? What's going on?
Well, is anyone else watching a replay of the Super Bowl?
yes. I'm like frantically looking around for the control to put to put Sky on.
I mean, I don't know if that's better because you're then going to be hearing like
You've got to go to
Neil Reynolds.
You've got to go to NFL programs and put it on there.
Oh, I can remember. It must have been about 2 years ago. Nev, friend, Tim's met Nev. Many KM leagues. He he stayed up all night for the Packers pick, and I think the Packers were picking it like pick 28 or something for
It was
them
last year, wasn't it?
for them to trade the pick away.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
stupid.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh dear. We are waiting for Mr. Byram still. I really don't know what he's doing.
Well, I assume if he literally just woke up, he's probably, just getting prepped.
Broncos impressive offer for Rodgers. Have they offered something?
Oh baby, no!
Can you imagine that QB room? Like, it started off with like Drew Lock, and then they were like, "Oh, let's add in Teddy Bridgewater," and now they're like,
I mean,
"That's
it'd be interesting to see if Rodgers can beat out Drew Lock.
First comment on Sleeper. How does this affect Marlon Mack? Oh, that fucking channel.
Wow.
Well, so some reporter has just reported that a deal for the Broncos to land Aaron Rodgers is as close to a done deal as it can get.
Right. What's the price on Rodgers to go to Broncos?
Oh,
I'll do Paddy Power. You do something else.
Drew Lock. Well, I mean, I do actually kind of want Rodgers to go with the 49ers because like Matthew Stafford's done his best to get away from him. And then he's still going to have to play him twice a year.
Justin Fields is 16-1 to go to the Jets.
Who is?
Justin Fields.
Yeah, I bet that. It was at 20s today.
What was it?
No Clemson players ever gone in the top 3.
Really?
Are the Jags on the top on the clock or what?
Where did Deshaun Watson go? Was he mid-round? Was he?
I'm sure it's half one, mate. I'm like, I wasn't just on the wind up before. It sounds like something I'd do. Also, who wants to guess what cocktail in a can I have got for when I get a little bit tired?
Cosmopolitan.
No.
Sex on the beach.
No.
porn star martini.
Yes! It's because you look at me and you just think of that, don't you?
I was thinking of a porn star, yeah. That's kind of it.
I can't wait to actually meet you face to face and just see your rugby side come out in a pub.
You should definitely come up when I go and see Tim.
I don't think you boys are ready for it.
I am.
Look who is here. Look who is here.
Is it?
No. Better late than never.
Oh, here he is. To be fair, he's probably spent the last half
Hello,
hour
sunshine.
dressed, isn't he?
It's Panay Snoozle.
Literally, I woke up when I sent a message. I fell asleep. I decided at 11:15. Do you know what? I'll have half an hour kip. It's a good idea. Set my alarm for 11:45.
Really not.
And slept through.
You wake up happier than you are when you're generally like awake.
Has it started?
We've got 20 minutes to do a best ball draft. Should we get it going?
Oh, God, I've set it at 30 seconds. Per pick,
Does it start at 1:30?
That's what I thought.
Jack's on tilt.
Why?
All of a sudden. Like, he's just like, just going to be on at 1:30. This is bullshit.
Jack's absolutely raging inside. He's not even able to enjoy any of this because he's got us just chirping away in his ear.
Can someone see if John's that's still good for it?
I reckon John's had a danger nap. Just put that pick on all.
Has everyone looked at the scoring?
No, I don't do that. It's
Okay,
overrated. Looking at the scoring.
6 and 3, 0.25 for pass completed, -1 for sacks.
Is this an actual sleeper best ball or a sleeper?
No, it's a sleeper normal league. They didn't have best ball. For rushing, it's eight yards, 1 point for every 8 yards, and 0.25 for rush attempts. Receptions is PPR 1 point, 9 yards for every point, 0.5 for every first down, and it's 0.5 PPR for tight ends.
0.5 for tight ends.
Yeah, so 1.5 instead of 1.
Kyle
0.5
Pitts.
I'm going to do the draft order in the order that they joined KM. So
I'm number 1 then.
Jack is 1. I'm 2. John would be 3.
Was John
Tim
before you?
I don't think so. Was he, Jack?
Well, shall I see if John wants to jump on the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Tim was 5. Rich was 6. Rich was 5. Sorry, Tim was 4, and Rob was 6.
We were talking about Livy before, and the last thing in that league is all of Livy putting the players on trade block, and then Jack doing the Roy Hodgson.
30 second a pick.
All right, hang on, let me go for a piss.
All right, I'll just set it for like 1:15.
Don't forget, you have to be there to press the button. Jack will
Fuck
tell
off.
you. Jack will tell you.
Sorry, I'm trying to sort other stuff out here. Sorry.
I said, don't forget, like, even if you set the timer, you have to be there to press the button. Jack will tell you.
Oh yeah, you do. It doesn't work, Jamie. Oh.
Didn't realise. Apologies. I'm gonna have a look at the new sleeper site.
I'm going to need you to share the link with me or whatever, so I can get it up.
Oh. Didn't know it was that bad, Jack.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah,
I can send you some links.
Cheers, mate.
You'll be a new man.
All right. Try that link, Jack. I'll put it in the chat, in here, private chat. That should take you directly to the...
All right.
Is it just me who's never witnessed any live music before the draft or remembers any kind of live performance before the draft?
I don't remember it.
I mean, I just wish to hurry up and do the first pick.
They got to make money out of it all, mate.
Jack's on the edge here. I'm worried about him. I'm worried. He's angry. He's only had an hour's kit. Byron's had an hour and a half, but due to a lie.
Does that link work, Jack?
Yeah.
It says he's got a little green next to himself, so let's go.
Off we got there, Rob.
Right. Should we do this draft?
Let's do it.
Is Rob back?
What was the drinker choice there, Rob?
We've got at least another half hour on top of this because we don't give a shit about the first 2 picks because we know who they are.
I don't know who the 101's going to be.
Fuck off.
No, we've got a theory that it's not going to be Bo Callahan.
Please be KJ Costello. Please. Absolute scenes.
Kelvin Mond.
CJ Costello.
Yeah, CJ.
Who's on the clock? Jack.
I'm
We're all
I
ready.
haven't got any
Let's go.
snacks, James. I've got nothing. I've literally woke up and ran in the living room kitchen and got a cider and a shandy. So I'm out of snacks for the moment.
I've got a chocolate rabbit.
Any reason why you're doing 30 minutes per pick?
I'm not doing 30 minutes per pick. I did 30 seconds.
No, you're doing 30 minutes.
It says 30 seconds.
It says 30 seconds. Yeah.
It says 30
mine
minutes
says 30.
at the top.
Yeah, mine says 30 minutes.
It's definitely 30 seconds because on the screen it says 30 seconds.
It says 30 seconds for me. Let's go.
It says 30 seconds in the settings. It says 30 minutes at the top of the screen.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
Cool. Start the draft. Yes, I'm sure I want to start the draft. He took Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, I'm just for just so everyone's aware, I'm literally just going to be like clicking buttons.
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
just
like
going to go.
the scoring settings on this. I feel like you can't go wrong with whoever you select.
The scoring settings are a bit messed up. Is John going to make it? There we go. Dak, wow, it's a homeboy pick, isn't it?
Oh, hello, Kit. Oh, look at me. I'm going to be different. Select a rookie.
Might M1 after tonight.
I forgot it was me on the clock, so that was good.
Remember, this is potentially you can start 3 quarterbacks,
Yeah, I remember.
which I've just remembered after picking Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I thought maybe you just remembered that. So
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with it.
Don't knock it. Don't knock it.
I'm going QB heavy early.
I might be going with 3 QBs today.
Don't forget Brock Osweiler's still available. So
Is he still on sleeper or has he been booted off?
he's still on it. Yeah.
Here we go, Brownies.
Who's Jack going with? Saquon.
The draft is now open.
Thank God.
I wonder who Jacksonville are going to select.
Kicker.
Kicker.
They could possibly get the 14th best ever kicker in college football history, statistically. I learned that tonight. Al McPherson.
He's no Aguirre or Blankenship.
Two tight ends as well. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, 2 tight ends.
2 tight ends. Woo! Do we want any commentary of what we're picking?
I just hate my team already. I'm just literally just clicking buttons.
Mate,
Are you using Fantasy Pros to help you make the picks?
Huh?
Are you using Fantasy Pros to help you make the picks?
No, I'm literally just clicking buttons. Like that is strategy. I'm not lying to you at all.
I'm not used to you doing a live draft without the aid of Fantasy Pros draft experts.
I mean, I am a draft expert, so I just do what I want.
Oh, I forget, Simon.
Yeah, it's all right. Apology accepted.
I was just trying to be fancy.
I'm just literally just clicking buttons, mate. That's the strategy.
Jamie, you missed a great game of what's in Kingy's cupboard.
I'm assuming the answer was children.
It was children's toys
reasons.
to get them in there, to be fair, but he's gone through a lean period.
For legal reasons, I've been advised to say no comment.
All right. Oh,
Oh, I thought you were going to snipe me there, Jack.
in the line of duty.
I can't remember. Is this like PPR? So I can't remember.
It's PPR 0.5 plus extra for tight ends, -1 for sack, -2.5, plus 2.5 for passes completed. First down catches for wide receivers is 0.5, and it's 0.8 yards per point for running backs and 0.9 yards per reception for receivers.
Okay.
So it's just a bit fucked up.
Yeah, it seems pretty laughable.
Sam Darnold.
I assume that's a misclick.
Who doesn't love Sam Darnold these days?
Carolina in about, I don't know, 2.5 hours.
Oof, fair bet.
I think if a quarterback falls to them, they have to take it. They've
I
got
don't.
Sam Darnold and who? What's his name? The who's their backup? I can't remember it.
Walker.
There's an
PJ Walker.
yeah.
You going with King D?
Don't know. Don't really know what I'm doing. Just clicking buttons, mate. Here we go. Let's click this one. This will be a new button. There you
By
go.
the way, boys, let's just make this winner take all.
What even are we putting into
It's a
this?
fiver. It's a fiver.
it?
So winner will make 25 quid from everyone.
Cash money.
DK Metcalf. Oh,
Mate, I'm just clicking buttons.
Well, the streets have no names.
Jack just hammering running back. You're coming round on Clyde Edwards-Helaire now, Jack.
No, but I will take him there.
I hate my quarterback.
You watch when Harris goes to like the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nothing then.
No,
Great.
Harris goes to the Chargers or something.
Just
Yeah.
ruins all your Eckler shares.
Oh man, I'd be so. I genuinely would cry.
Well, that's something to stay tuned in for.
I'm not gonna lie, Rich. I'm really quite liking your team right now.
I'm literally just pressing buttons, mate. That's a strategy. Maybe I'll use that
he's
for the
got
whole...
these. He's going to replay this at the end of the season when he doesn't win, and he's like, I just press the buttons. I don't care.
Mate,
I didn't do
I'm
anything.
literally... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going like, yeah, that's a player. Click.
Surely, Tim, if you've taken Carl Pitts, you're going to take the handcuff in Hayden Hurst, I assume.
No, mate, you're taking a QB. I've said it all along.
I want to trade back, take Saul, take Trey Lance.
There's
That's
absolutely no way you're trading back. Oh, how many trades do you think are done in the first round?
How many what?
Trades do you think will be done in the first round?
3. What I'm interested to see is if anything happens with Rodgers, because Green Bay hold all the cards.
Why are they using up all of the frigging clock? Just get it over and done with.
I swear it started at 1:30.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I think it started at 1:17. You know, just to be a universally sound number. The streets have no name.
I'm doing it. I think it's about time.
Nice.
Taking the punt.
That's villainous. I like.
I'll be getting Tyra Taylor as well later. Just letting you boys know.
Just to handcuff him.
Jesus Christ, why are they using all the clock?
Oh, absolute scenes if they don't take Lawrence. They're talking on a deal for
honestly,
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm here for it.
It's spinning. I went Ben Roethlisberger. Come on, what are you doing?
You want Big
Okay.
Ben? There you go.
There you go.
Can I tell you a strategy which I'm going to take in best balls I do this year? I'm not doing it in this one. Can you scroll down, Jack? My strategy is I'm going to load up. You can see the bar. I'm going to load up on Steelers, Ben, Clay, Deontay Johnson, Juju, and I'm going to load up on Miami Dolphins, Tua, and the wide receivers.
The pick is in.
Come on, Trey Lance.
The scenes if it's not Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Twitter will literally crash.
Oh, Rob. I thought he'd get back to me.
How did I manage to get Antonio Gibson?
After James Robinson.
Life's gone well. Look at that. John's absolutely smashed it. Herbert and Allen.
Yeah.
Beaut. The pick is in. And with the first selection, Jacksonville select Kelvin Mond. Absolute scenes.
Kyle Trask. KJ Costello.
Do you know, like, why are you all there clapping? Like,
I don't know who it's going to be, mate. That's the thing.
or like celebrating. Oh, we weren't sure if he was going to go before we picked first.
Oh man, I didn't see Jefferson. Fuck.
I had him as my next pick, but I didn't think he'd fall, to be fair.
Come on. So, boys, Trevor Lawrence, the first pick of the draft, going to Jacksonville Jaguars. Thoughts?
Yeah, just completely unexpected. You know, I wish I'd seen more about it.
Who is this guy? I've never heard of him. I haven't seen any kind of, like, I don't know, draft stuff on him.
Oh my God. Oh wait, I'm back on the clock. Okay.
4 off.
Oh shit! How it ends. Totally forgot that.
And this is not going to be too big for him. There's no question about it. I think you missed that last one that was big for me. He's not just athletic. This guy's fast. This guy can run. This guy outruns people. And people try to hit on that. This guy's tough. And when you want to win over a football team, you win over the offensive line first. And he's going to win those guys over day one. He is tough. He will stand there. He will take a hit. He will pop up. We see this guy come off the bench, come out of the locker room after getting checked out, and take over a game. That's those things. The big guys love to see that.
Who's Kelly's on that?
We talk about these guys.
Not mine.
Coach Andrew Luck is one of the guys he's compared to, and rightly so.
Do you know what? I'm ready for the ultimate kind of sick now. The Falcons on the clock at 4. And they'll be, we have a trade. We have a trade. Everyone's like, oh my God, the Falcons have traded out. The Raiders have traded a 7th round pick and a backup offensive lineman for a 6th round pick from the Denver Broncos. Do you know what I mean? Something like that.
Jack, is it your TV that's on loud?
No, it ain't mine, mate.
I don't think it's me. I'm on headphones.
I've just muted mine and I can hear it, so it's not mine.
I think there must be somebody that's not watching it on NFL.
I'm watching on Sky, but it's not me because I've just paused mine. Come on, Rob, you got 5 seconds.
That's what we're saying. What are the Jets doing now? Are you going for that?
They should.
Yes.
They should go for Justin Fields
Yeah, they should, but they're going for Zach Wilson.
because I've got money on him. But
Rich, it's a new era. You've got Robert Saleh, your new head coach. Mike LaFleur comes over as the offensive coordinator. They're going to install that Shanahan scheme. And this, to me, is a perfect marriage between scheme and player with Zach Wilson. Going to come in. He's going to have some protection there on the left side with Big Mekhi Becton. There's 21 picks for the Jets over these next 2 drafts. I anticipate you're going to see Joe Douglas, who is an offensive lineman, going to continue to invest in that offensive line. So Zach Wilson's going to be a first chance to be successful. Something Stan Darnold didn't really have. And personally, I'm glad to not be asked by Rich repeatedly about Sam Darnold like I've been for the last 2 years. Every time we've had a conversation.
you know what's quite nice? I always remember the older draft being like, you'd just go straight back, you'd be filming in the back, you'd see them in the back where they all the players were, and you'd be like, oh, so he's getting picked. He's on the phone.
Yeah. Like the big screen with them all on.
Yeah. What kind of range do we put Zach Wilson in, kind of QB wise, dynasty?
He's my QB5 in this class.
I know. No, I don't mean specifically. I mean, would he go in as like a range between 20 and 25, or?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, there's that much QB change this year. It's going to be interesting to do our ranks afterwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
I mean, this is great viewing for people now. Like,
Well, it doesn't really get exciting for like 15 minutes. So if you need to go for a piss, go for a piss.
what if you need a poo?
Yeah,
Hold it.
Don't worry, guys. There's only 12 more rounds of this best ball as well.
We should be done in about 5 minutes.
The commentary on it is unbelievable.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's just absolute scenes. Fucking hell! Imagine selecting James Conner. God,
Yeah.
times are hard.
Shots fired.
Here's my RB like 5 or 6 though, Rich. So
Oh, is he? Oh, okay, fair enough then.
I'm stacking the Rams wide receivers,
You're going balls deep on the Rams.
and and also the Redskins.
they're not called that anymore. So can you just not say that name again, please? Thank
Can
you.
you not be so racially inappropriate?
Oh,
Thanks.
piss! Oh, fuck off!
It's just pretty offensive, mate.
It's not meant in that way.
Come on. I'm just going to click a button. Oh, timed out. Oh, have I? Yeah, there you go. That's fine.
That's what you want in Taylor Model.
Yeah,
Good
that's
pick.
fine. That's fine. Oh, look,
I
who am I going to select? Who am I going to select? So that's fine. I'll take that.
Ooh, picks in.
I don't think there's any drama, is there here?
No,
Seems
it's
if it's Kelvin Mond.
Fields.
Please be Fields.
Oh, wait. Why did it take me out of that one?
Ah, you got timed out as well.
Oh, you're now
happen?
on auto pick now.
That's bullshit.
You
How
need
do I
to.
turn that off?
I don't know.
Here we go.
Oh,
Zach Wilson.
Oh, piss off.
I'm going to have a look at my bet, see what they're offering on the cash out.
I think I'm on auto now. I can't see how to turn it off.
You should be able to.
I can't see how to turn it off. I'm
Okay,
clicking
well-
everything.
Okay, well, you can just... Tim's on auto. Oh, really? Tim, can you work away not to auto?
Oh, there you go. I found it.
Yeah, go on the queue. Go on
and then-
queue. It's auto pick top right.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you, John.
I wanted Cortland Sutton anyway.
So
Jack,
I wanted.
Jack, I was
wanted-
taking him if John wasn't.
I wanted
let me know.
Le'Veon Bell. So sorted.
Fucking John, man.
Doesn't have-
On more important things, lad. Have you seen like the picture of like rookie quarterbacks as females?
I did see that. Yeah.
Did you see the Zach?
Is Zach Wilson banging?
Yeah, he's banging.
He's banging.
Jamie's just like low key, just like would.
You search for it. You would at least double take. You at least go. You'd walk past and you'd go.
I'm a happily married man. So
You're a what?
happily married man.
He's a married man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, what I thought I heard.
They're not offering me any cash out.
No,
Bastards.
they won't. They won't.
Ooh.
How did I manage to get Will Fuller?
I know. That's a very and
I mean, the thing is, the way to win this draft for any of you guys is to take Pittman and put me on tilt. So
oh, you fucking took Deontay Johnson as well, you asshole.
yeah, I did. Yeah,
You
after you said I'm going to stack on the Steelers, I was
no.
like,
I said
Not
in
in this
other
draft.
best balls.
John just took Pittman.
John's listening.
John's listening. John, fuck you.
Fuck you, Jamie.
I've got Trevor Lawrence. I need his weapons.
Dick.
I'll take it.
Jack's so angry. I've never seen him this angry. He's had a Chinese, he's had a snooze. You think he'd be in a great mood? Draft night. Why are you so angry, Jack? Let it out. In.
Ooh, this is so unsexy. There you go. Just volume. Get the volume.
I don't think I've ever seen a more American group of people in my life.
Mike
Fun enough,
Davis.
America. Oh, love it.
He's like my favourite pick at the moment on Sleeper because they've his ADP's absolutely messed up. So he's like miles down.
What's this next pick then, boys? Is it Trey Lance or is it Mac Jones?
I said as soon as I made the trade, it would be Trey Lance, but I genuinely couldn't tell you.
Whichever way it goes,
It's
Twitter's going to go in a meltdown.
it's
But for the
one
Falcons to have any trade, any chance of trading this pick, it has to be Mac. Has to be.
it's one pick before the most exciting pick of the night.
Mm.
Initial thought was that was going to be Matt Jones. That's what the buzz really began to build. And the 49ers took a deep dive into the quarterback.
Philip Lindsay.
Justin Fields and Matt Jones. It's fascinating for me.
Philip Lindsay, was that misclicked him? Must have been, right?
Trey Lance, Matt Jones.
I'm going to give out a second round for him in a bit.
Yeah, okay.
2023 bit.
For
Yeah.
2023 only, but yeah. You watch that Hayden Hurst pick be absolute dog shit in about half an hour. Kyle Pitts sits there and you're like, yeah, that's gone well.
You going, Timbo?
You're on.
I'm down.
Good. You get what you deserve, really.
Todd Gurley.
You watch like the scenes when Todd Gurley scores like 4 touchdowns in a game because all of but only rushes for like 4 yards.
How many rounds we got left?
2 minutes.
Scroll down a bit, Jack.
4.
Oh, God.
Absolute scenes in this. I mean, if I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is good watching.
Funny if it's Sewell.
No, not funny. Amazing if it's sold. That's the sensible pick.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I do.
Who's got time for that?
I do.
Give me
I win a lot
Saul.
of money. Yeah.
I've got Soul. I've got 25 quid on Soul at 20 to 1. Give me fucking Soul.
What, to San Francisco?
Oh, sorry, no, to the Falcons. Sorry, I just heard the Falcons are now on the clock.
They're on the clock because the pick is in for the 49ers, but
Here we go.
I can't believe
It's
you're
Trey
not traded.
Lance.
Oh,
Trey Lance. It's Trey Lance.
How do you know that?
Because Sleeper just told me. So don't look at your phones.
he is now officially my QB2 in Dynasty rookie rankings.
Welcome to the club, mate. That is such bad news for the Falcons. Fuck.
No, it's not. Just draft Penny Swirl. You'll be all right.
Yeah, but if we were going to take a quarterback, I wanted him. Did you see
sorry,
the Josh?
you can get Mac Jones now. So
Did you see the Josh Allen NFL thing advert they did for what's his name for Trey Lance?
Oh, look at Kingy. Look straight in there with the Trey Lance thing.
He had him in his queue ready.
I actually didn't. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And then you said Trey Lance has just been selected. I was like, okay, click. I thought because Tim took a little bit of time, I was like, oh, he's going to select him. Whatever. That's a great selection. Like that. That's gone well, I think. For fantasy, that's incredible. I mean,
Rob,
do you think
Rob is currently writing out his next article?
Do you
How's
think
your mock draft going, Rob?
he doesn't start day one though, does he?
No. I've just had a message saying, "Can you be a bit quieter, please?" Whoops.
Oh, you got that?
I've just not from you.
Just message back and say no.
I just replied, going, "Sorry."
No, message back saying no.
Just blame me because I put your mobile number out on Twitter to wake you up.
I've got to get my boy at the end.
Same.
Oh God, I wish you'd taken a little bit longer on those. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't.
Is it time for the porn star martini?
If you want. I have no idea. I was going to let it select. I don't even care. There you go. Whatever. Fine.
We done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rob to take us home.
Is he going to milk the clock?
He has been the Jaguars of this draft.
There we go.
There we go.
Campbell.
We are done.
Good luck.
I hope everyone enjoyed that. Thanks for
Yeah,
listening.
great watching. Anyway, let's talk about the draft then. So Trey Lance going to San Francisco. I mean, that to me,
Jimmy's not going anywhere.
More importantly,
No.
Rob, did you get it?
Rob's on tilt.
Rob's on tilt. Rob's had enough. Trey Lance is my rookie QB2 now.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have a go at anyone for taking him above Trevor Lawrence. Really wouldn't.
Yeah,
I've actually in a super flex league. I've actually got the 101 and 102.
Well, it's Lawrence and Lance, isn't it?
Well, I was thinking that.
What are the Falcons doing there?
Well, we're not trading, are we? Because there's 3 fucking minutes left.
I got 20-1. 20-1?
I got 14-1 on the first 3 picks going how they are. I need this next pick to be Justin Fields and the 5th pick to be Penny Sewell.
It's the next pitch. James, the next pick is going to be Pitts, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah. Rob said enough, hasn't he? Look, he's like,
Surely it should be trading back.
Should be.
What happens with Fields?
I reckon Fields goes Carolina or Denver, 7 or 8, or someone who trades up.
I don't think he's going
7 or 8.
Yeah. I could see Washington now.
If he's there, then for Carolina or Denver, they have to take him. I don't just
The Lions are
nothing.
an interesting spot. The Lions are an
Lions
interesting
trade
spot.
down.
Trade
down
Yeah,
with the Patriots.
Yeah, I don't want Justin
Please.
Fields on the Patriots. Oh,
Please fuck everything up and just take Chase over Pitts, please. Please.
just take Fields. Oh, the picks in. The picks in.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm just gonna have my disappointed face. It's Carl Pitts, and it makes me want to vomit. I think I might.
I could really do with this being. Sky might shit themselves if this is Fields.
Mate, there's been so little about the Falcons and Fields. That's the only thing.
I know.
The Falcons
It
select
was
Mac Jones.
It was an outside bet, mate. Anyway, so.
Oh my god, yeah. So, okay, everyone say who they think this pick is. Jack,
I think it's Pitts.
Tim,
Satan.
Rich,
Pitts.
Rob.
Sewell.
Oh, please,
Ooh.
please.
Non-joke pick. I think it's Matt Jones.
Oh no!
I think it's Pitts. I desperately want it.
If it's Pitts, if it's Pitts, I win 67 quid, so I'll get my money back for all my 19 bets.
It's Pitts, mate. But I think Pitts I
It's
genuinely
Carl
think,
Pitts.
and
It's Carl
I,
Pitts.
genu-
Pick his Carl Pitts.
I genuinely think that Saul would help Matt Ryan more than Pitts will.
Are you getting that off
It's just come
sleep?
up.
I
It's
haven't
just
got
come
it
off my
on
phone. The pick's Carl Pitts. It's just come from my
For
phone.
fuck's sake, I hate being so behind everyone because it winds me
They
up.
haven't
like,
even come up yet.
If anyone sees it on the phone, can they not say it?
I'm about 2 minutes behind everyone else, so
Oh my god. Oh, it's so nice to have a weapon like that when Matt Ryan's lying on his fucking ass.
So Penny Sewell's going to the Bengals now.
No,
you watch
no.
the Bengals will fuck it up and take Chase.
Bengals are going chase. Saul will go to
They're
the Lions.
idiots.
They
Saul
should,
will
they
go to
should
the
really
Lions.
go Saul and then go Wallace in a second or something. To give him like, there you go, Kyle Pitts.
well, that's me buying an Atlanta shirt this time in about 5 months' time.
I'm really pleased I selected Hayden Hurst in that best ball, so absolutely smashed it.
2 tight end set.
I suppose, yeah, but Hayden Hurst is going to do the blocking, isn't he?
I need to turn sleeper notifications off. They're pissing me off.
I'm gonna. Oh god.
Does that spell the end of Julio?
No.
No.
That's a great suit he's got on. I like that suit.
It's a great bow tie.
Unfortunately, he's not. It's not a great offensive tackle.
Have you just said that's a great suit with his Green Bay Packers yellow stripe down the side?
Yeah, I quite like it.
Can you imagine being sat there?
Bow tie, like comedy bow tie,
Do you know what I look forward to though about this pick?
and his patches.
Is
I
that
quite like it.
everyone is going
I
to
don't
draft
like the colour until I saw
so early.
the Packers effects onto it.
Everyone is going to draft Pitts so early, forgetting that Matt Ryan's gone in 2 years. And
Yeah,
Pitts is going to
but
use
what 2 years you'll get?
we won't.
It's great. He is generational talent, to be fair. He's best player in this draft, Jamie.
I genuinely don't care.
You will when he's catching you 15 touchdowns a season.
Yeah, but I won't when we're scoring 40, but losing 45-40.
Who's throwing those touchdowns? Because it's not going to be Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's going to be on his ass.
Fuck no.
I didn't say this year.
It's fair.
Great for fantasy.
No.
How
really
far is
not.
Mac Jones? How far is Mac Jones going to fall now?
Like mid round, like 15.
I'm surprised he didn't trade out of that pick. 'Cause they must have been fielding calls there.
Yeah, they were.
It's the thing though.
Honestly,
Who's trading up?
Well, the Lions were trying to trade up
think-
Chase.
I honestly think the Lions are moving out of that spot.
Who's next on the clock? Who's fifth?
Bengals.
Bengals.
They're taking Chase.
You'd think they'd take Chase, but they might trade back then.
If I was them, mate, you need to
I
take
think
Saul. You need to take
Yeah,
Saul.
they'll take Shaw.
They're not.
They need to, but they've just remember Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are like best pals. So if they've got any clout at all, they're going Chase here.
Yeah, but like
They won't.
then if you look at the scar on the front of Joe Burrow's knee,
This is true.
I mean, if I'm the Bengals, I'm selecting Saul, and then I'll bring in Wallace for that LSU connection. There you go. I've already got Moss for you. Yeah, what else do you want?
Wallace? Who's Wallace?
Marshall. My bad.
Oh.
I'm mind blanked.
Can't go making up people.
Everyone's
That's
called
what I
Wallace in this draft, aren't they?
Well,
like
there's
15 of them.
Tylan Wallace who plays for Oklahoma State.
Look at that. They're all celebrating each other like, oh, wow, look, we've absolutely nailed it. Yeah. Woo, yeah. Woo. Matt Ryan is just like, sweet.
There's a guy sitting at the bottom, just like, nope, Told you not to go here.
The thing is, you guys don't even have cap room, do you?
We can. It's simple, mate. Easy. We just need to re-sign. Either
Julio.
re-sign Grady or restructure Grady or restructure Julio. Simple. It's not. It's fucking easy.
Because like Eric Fisher's still out there, isn't he? As a tackle.
Mate, we couldn't afford a burrito, let alone Eric Fisher right now after these.
I literally
draft
just
picks.
asked you if you can make cap space, and you just give it the big one. Like, yeah,
No,
you
I mean
can.
no.
And now I'm
No.
saying that.
To be able to pay for the rookies.
Yeah, well, you have that in the rookie reserve anyway.
Yeah, but the difference is we didn't have enough money overall to pay for the rookies.
Right.
As it stood, we had to restructure.
How are you paying Deontay Fowler $10.6 million?
How we're paying him? We paid. Was he on a 3-year deal or something? And he came off. We needed a pass rusher, and he did amazing in 1 year at the Rams.
What's your cap number for Desmond Trufant this year?
I'm going to guess 14 million as a guess.
5.8.
Oh, fuck knows. He's a free agent as well, I think. Yeah.
Didn't James Carpenter's on your dead cap as well? Wasn't he like not that long ago signed?
Last year under Dimitrov.
dear.
Oh, Picker's in for the Bengals. So who are we saying?
It's Chase.
Chase.
Again, they should take Saul.
Wait, like little giggling school children here.
For the group, I imagine. The gift game is going between them pair.
Right, so you think it's Chase, Jamie?
Yeah.
Rob?
I'm going.
These Bengals are stupid.
I'm going Saul.
You're going Saul. I'm going Saul.
I want it to be Saul. It should be Saul, but the Bengals are the Bengals. So
Did everyone hear me when I said it'll be Pat Satan?
mate, you're going to say Pat Surtain for every draft pick, and then hopefully when it gets to the Cowboys, it's Pat Surtain, and you take Mac Jones.
I mean, that should be illegal. Like, it's 2:00 in the morning, and they're advertising Pizza Hut stuffed crust. Like, oh, you bastards!
I'll order if you do.
All I
How
need,
is that phone folding?
He's working out which pizza place is open at this time on Thursday in a lockdown.
Jack, did Sky Bet ever get back to you on your request on that request bet?
No, dickheads.
No, they never got back to mine. I wanted Lawrence and Etienne to be drafted by the Jags and Pitts and Javonte Williams to be drafted, and Javonte Williams to be drafted by the Falcons, but they never got back to me, the cunts.
No, same, mate. Same.
About to now have a look at any bets I've got on.
Yeah, half of mine are dead already.
I mean, I live in Tim. I've genuinely just checked, and all the pizza places closed at 11. So
Yeah, same.
kill myself. FML.
Do you know what though? You know, touch wood. This Super Bowl, we could have a little bit of a shindig.
Mate, of my 19 bets, 10 are dead already. We're at pick 4.
We've moved from Jack
Here we
on
go.
Suicide Watch to Rob on his oval Austin Powers bed.
Select. Do not chase.
Rob, what have you got left?
Idiots.
Just so that I can rule them out
Idiots.
for you right now.
What picks? I've got.
Absolute idiots.
Oh, get Jack!
Stop
shut
it.
up. Ooh.
I'm just putting out a wonderful tweet on Twitter.
Chase.
Jack's the type of person who tweets plot spoilers to Line of Duty, innit?
I don't watch that shit.
That's out. That's out.
You don't watch Line of Duty?
No shit.
It's not shit.
I
It's amazing.
Mate, Rich had to tell me what channel it was on.
How many bets has that done?
I'm just counting.
I'm just looking for bow tigers.
Honestly, that is one of the worst draft picks I've seen.
I have got
4 bets left.
no, I think I've got one.
Oh my god!
1?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got one left. All of my bets were on either Penny Sewell to go to the Bengals or
Where's Sewell going to go now?
Detroit, potentially.
Oh, please don't.
I hope
yeah,
not.
I've got one. Oh no, hang on, I've still got this one. I've still got 2 or 3 in play, but a lot of them are dead. That was a waste of £50, wasn't it?
But it's fun, isn't it?
Not really, no.
But it's fun leading up to.
Has Kingy,
Well, yeah.
done one? Has Kingy got so upset with that pick? He's just done one.
He's backstage,
Gamble
Jack,
responsibly.
apparently. King's backstage. So I know this sounds silly, but are you taking are you taking Saul or Waddle here?
You're not
They'll
taking
take
Waddle.
Waddle.
Do you not
Do you know
think
what?
that?
Do you know what? They could take Harris.
No, not this early.
They could trade down here.
Yeah, they could do. I think they wanted Chase or Pitts, to be honest. Oh yeah, how did
I think so.
How did Kyle Pitts not going in the top 10 do for you, Jamie?
Fine. We're playing you next year because I hope that's the only game he scores a touchdown. He
Pick
scores
is
18
in for Miami.
The only game, just spite your team, just to line back up and just to be added correct.
Right, who's the pick?
Who's his pick?
I'm taking a pun here. I'm saying it's Saul.
I don't want it to be. Can you still bet on the draft, or is it just dead?
No,
You can't.
dead.
Oh, fucking cunt.
Okay, fantasy analysis, boys. What does this do for Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins?
It ruins.
I think T. Higgins
both.
probably takes a step up. Tyler Boyd. In fact, I think all of them probably takes a little bit of a markup because I think
But again,
Boyd.
are the Bengals going to have the same situation as what I'm saying about the Falcons? That it's going to be lovely having these weapons, but when Joe Burrow's on IR or on his arse all of the time, that they've got a good young offensive kind of team, haven't they? Burrow, Higgins, Boyd, Chase, Mixon.
Boyd.
Who is this pick?
It's going to be a wide receiver.
It's Waddle or Saul.
It's going to be a wide receiver.
Could it be Devonta Smith?
It'll be a wide receiver. I don't know what one, but it will be a wide receiver.
I'm going to go Devonta Smith, I think.
The two of the next picks will be Waddle, Saul.
I'm going for Waddle with Tua at Alabama.
Actually, I'm going to go for Sewell here. I think Sewell because they can.
Oh well, you both
Best player available.
I already know who it is.
Stop it.
I'm not looking at my phone because sleep.
Is it Bateman?
Is it a big surprise, Jack?
No, you've mentioned one of the names. Who it is?
It's Saul then.
Devonta Smith.
I'll let you know in a minute when they actually announce
Rich has
it.
just gone again. We've annoyed Rich. She needs to check if he's in the the backstage or not.
No, it'll come up. Yeah. The Lions either take. Yeah. Let's see. Keep dropping.
Lions will take whoever's left, Waddle or I've got the Lions to pick a wide receiver in a bet. So I reckon it'll either be Devontae Smith or Waddle, whoever's left. But I suspect it could be Saul if he keeps dropping. How the fuck is he dropping?
I know, it's just crazy. I think personally, like pound for pound, he's like second best player in this draft, third best player in this draft.
Yeah.
Like I'm all in. If he's there at 10, which he shouldn't be, I'm all in for the Cowboys going for him. Like,
you're taking the cornerback.
No, I'd
You know, if Sewell's on the clock, they're not.
What?
Waddle.
If Sewell's on the clock at 10, they're taking him. They're not taking the cornerback.
No, I think someone trades up. Dallas would drop back because they need cornerback, don't they? Oh, more than O-line.
The Lions either trade out or they take Saul with this next pick.
I need Devontae Smith for money.
They're not taking a wide receiver.
Of course, Jalen Waddle makes sense because fucking Tua is the quarterback.
Yeah,
and they're going to get
Tua.
Najee Harris as well.
Have you seen the Lions wide receivers?
Yeah, I know. I've seen it, but they're not going to compete. So why would you draft a wide receiver? You just build your O-line.
It's Saul or Smith.
They should trade out this pick, to be honest. Brutally honest. Because they have not got a lot of picks this year.
They should do. They should trade out with the Patriots. Drop back 8 spots. Get us at least a second back and maybe a first next year.
Look above the Pats from here. How many QB needy teams are there?
Denver,
Washington,
Carolina, Washington,
New Orleans.
Like they don't need to trade up yet. Not for what this would cost them.
Whoever wants a QB's got to get up before 8 or 9. The next QB's got. If Fields is there at 8 or 9, he's gone. He's gone. I genuinely believe that.
I don't.
Where are the Broncos picking? 9?
Yeah, 9 or 10.
No, Cowboys 10.
9 must be 9.
Yeah.
Does it go Panthers then Broncos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waddle has just taken a massive leap up my fantasy board.
Yep, and one.
No,
He was really good with Tua. He was really good with Tua at Alabama.
Yeah, and they must have sat down with Tua and said, "Who would you prefer, Smith or Waddle?" And he said Waddle.
Was
that
Waddle
makes
the
a
only
massive difference?
Was Waddle the only one who said that Mac Jones wasn't better than Tua?
Is it
That's true, Jamie.
Is it a panic pick though? Because they thought they were getting chased. Like,
no, I think they knew they weren't getting chased. They had to move up to get him. Everything was saying the Bengals were getting chased. Everything.
Yeah. Right, Lions. Who they pick here?
Smith.
I think they go Sewell. They've got to.
They should.
I hope we go wide receiver.
This is the third team. This is the third team who said they should take Saul, and they've all been idiots so far. The Lions, Jack, why are they idiots?
Hang on. Hang on a minute. Is there a curveball being thrown here? Is Detroit going to pick up Fields?
Oh,
that would be sensible.
I would, by the way, because I don't like Jared Goff. But you've just picked him up.
I think Goff's fine.
What do they pay for Goff?
Not a lot. They got a first. And Goff.
No, but haven't they got his contract?
20 million or something. 22 mil. I'm guessing.
Where's Rich?
He could, but Jared Goff can be cut this time next year or June next year. He can be cut for like 3 or 4 million, I believe.
And he will be.
Is in.
I forgot they got Jeff Okuda. It was a great pick last year.
but he wasn't even their best rookie cornerback last year, which was surprising. Well, at least to start the year.
That happens a lot, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you end up with the person who's matched up against the lesser of the wide receivers.
No, Okuda wasn't playing because of the other rookie cornerback. I can't remember the guy's name.
Okuda was injured, though, wasn't he? Okuda was injured for a while.
He started the season with was it a back or an ankle injury?
Something like that.
Oh.
Do you know what's going to be horrible? Is the fact that the Patriots aren't going to need to even move up to get Mac Jones, are they?
I've got in my main dynasty league. I've been tanking for the last couple of years, and I've got 101, 103, 104, 105, 106, and 108.
No. Are they not making you trade them away?
You got told you got to give them away.
Yeah. So I think Waddle was just overtaken Devonta Smith for me. It depends where Devonta Smith lands. Let's wait for a minute. Let's not make any knee-jerk reactions. But I love the fact that he's gone to Miami. I had him going to Miami in my mock draft that we all love. We all love mock drafts, but it wasn't until the later pick.
I don't get this.
That all that happiness, that is sold. Look at them; they're dancing around the room.
I think it's QB. I think this is a QB.
All right, what's
that's why they focused on Mac. I think it's Mac Jones.
Have they taken Mac Jones?
I think this is a QB.
Well, you probably know.
All right, here you go for Jack.
I don't. I'm going to go Mac Jones.
Same.
Tim.
Same.
Jamie.
Oh, fuck it. I'm saying Saul just to be different.
Please be Mac Jones.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go Justin Fields.
They were very excited. You don't get that. You do not get that excited over a lineman.
Well, if you're not expecting to fall, you could do.
So told you that happiness is dancing around, going, "How the fuck is he still there?"
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I lost money though. I lost money.
Handy because that doesn't ruin anything for me.
Now all I need is Harris to go first now, same as you, Jack. First.
Yeah.
I've got that.
But it ruins my where is it? Lions first pick evens for wide receiver. Fuck.
Jack.
Listen,
if
dancing.
If you end up with a higher draft pick, as in like earlier than the Giants, can you wear that outfit that Lions guy just had on TV?
Yeah, why not?
Super Bowl party. That's the bet.
What are the Panthers going to do here? Now this is going to get interesting.
Fields. Jack, I know this is really hard for you, Jack. I really do, but you have to applaud the Lions for that pick, for doing the right decision.
That is the right pick.
I said that was the right decision before. Anyway, I said taking a wide receiver would be really stupid, no matter how bad their wide receiver room is, because that team just needs a total rebuild.
But the wide receiver depth in this draft is so deep. There is going to be studs going in day 3 at wide receiver. Yeah. So best player available. Penny Sewell was definitely that, and applaud that pick.
Yeah, as I literally have done on Twitter.
I would have applauded that, or I would have applauded one of the QBs if they took a QB, but they didn't. So
I think they want to see what they've got.
Best players in the draft now are the cornerbacks, aren't they? Well, QBs.
Certain
QBs that are left in the cornerbacks.
Yeah. Devonta Smith, I still think he's quality. I know people don't like him, but
There's a chance the Broncos go Slater here, you know. Is it Rashard Slater? The other lineman?
He's got, hasn't he got issues, off-field issues?
Who? Rashawn Slater?
Yeah, someone around that.
No, Mika Parsons.
Parsons.
Parsons, that's
Who I want the Giants to draft.
Yeah, he's got
Oh
real
no, the
big
Giants are
concerns.
taking Devonta Smith.
Don't like that. Devonta Smith is quality. Stop it, Jack. I mean, you're going to fall out.
I don't want. We don't need a wide receiver now. We've got Kenny Golladay. We don't-
Jack, would you not take Fields now for the Giants?
Well, yeah, but everyone knows my feelings on Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
So,
no,
but
but
yeah.
if you were picking now, you'd go Fields.
Yeah, but they won't, will they? So it's irrelevant.
So
they
is
won't.
that, is that your ideal pick? Now, the Falcons would never trade him back.
Jack, have you?
The Giants should trade out of that position now.
Yeah, but mate, we've seen no trades, which is really disappointing. Jack, did you do that Paddy Power fantasy thing?
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
I'm nearly perfect. Lawrence Wilson, Lance Pitts, Jamar Chase. I went Saul Waddle. Not Waddles. Waddle Saul. I've got Justin Fields coming next though, and then Mac Jones at 9.
I'm kind of hoping Fields drops to the Broncos, to be honest.
The one bet that I've still got going for me, which is quite a big one, is Rashawn Slater to be drafted in the top 12, Harris to the Steelers, Chase first wide receiver, Parsons first linebacker, and Patrick Surtain first defensive player.
Surtain's the interesting one. It could be JC Horn.
Yeah, that's a danger.
Didn't he, in his little workouts or whatever, just ball out Horn?
Well, Carl Pitts said that he was the best corner. Said that Horn was the best corner that he's ever faced, and
But
he's
didn't he
faced
batter him?
both of them.
Didn't he still batter Horn?
Probably Pitts batted everyone, didn't he?
Oh,
Don't say anything. I've not got it yet.
no, I haven't got it either. If they don't take Fields, they're idiots. If they'd signed the 5th-year option with Donald, mate, I don't know.
I think it could be Fields because he is there for the Panthers taking. Well, I promise you, Sam Darnold's a little bit nervous here. You know, think about the tough situation now.
Okay, who's it going to be, Jack? Without actually knowing who it is.
Just to confirm, Rob, is your mock bang on to this point?
Yeah, I've got every point, everyone, mate, so far. Actually, I missed one.
That was for Jack, just to cheer him up.
I think they're going for a defensive player, personally. I don't know what one, but yeah. I think it's with defense.
Darisaw? Was it early?
Quitty Pay.
This is not going to be a QB here.
It is going to be Fields. That's my pick.
Pick is in. I mean, I'm wondering if it's going to be tackle.
So Rich has already seen who it is.
Here we go.
The Carolina Panthers select JC Horn.
Yeah.
Whoa! I have just lost all my money. Wanker.
JC Horn is a wanker.
I hate him already.
Right, Justin Fields.
There, Rob.
No.
I bet you the Eagles go up now. Eagles trade up with the Broncos.
No, not with Justin Fields still on the clock and the Broncos wanting their quarterback.
JC
Yeah, no,
Horn.
you know, they want the time. That's been the talk all day. They'll trade up and because neither the Eagles or the Cowboys want to have a QB, the only risk is that the Giants take Fields.
JC Horn. What?
He smashed Kyle Pitts off the field last year. True or false, Rob?
What's that? Sorry, I missed that.
False.
JC Horn smashed Kyle Pitts off the field last year.
Well, Pitts did say he was the best corner that he's ever faced.
Smashed him.
Do you think that they did that because we took it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do. Yeah. He had a really good like 2 games against them or 1 game against them.
Can I just put something out here? That
What an absolute mess of the NFC East those 3 picks are.
if you're the Falcons and you want to make your mark as your new GM and new head coach, do you not trade a couple of picks to get in, as in 2022 first, 2020, whatever it is, 2023, whatever, and get back in and get Justin Fields if you like him?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against it. It's never going to happen.
And how long do you think they've got Matt Ryan in the gig for?
At least 2 more. He's going to be at least 2, I reckon.
888 Sports, official partner of the NFL on Sky Sports.
Locked in each raw aluminum capsule, discover the finest flavors. Raw, a masterpiece in taste. Ready to glow this summer? Give Daddy a radiant ready time. With P10 Performance Beam Skin. That's a natural looking radiant glow. Only from Livia. Fire. Water. Love. The always happens in the kitchen. Moments become memories when you bake them in a cake. You might have only come in for a sandwich, but this is where you build a life. Kitchens by B&Q.
It's good to play.
Denver take Fields, surely.
They have to.
Be always there to help, Guy. Roll up your sleeves and play your part. Play out. Play in. Play like no one is listening. Play limits. Keep yourself in check. And maybe sometimes don't play at all. Join millions of people using Parcel to Go. Whether you're an eBay seller, side hustler, gift giver, or savvy mother,
Just seen a tweet which said someone's TV is up really
compares
loud.
the UK's leading couriers for what you
Not mine.
Stay safe and get your parcel collected
It's
from
on me,
home or take it to your local drop-off point. With
It's not mine because I'm not listening to what's.
you know where to go.
I'm not watching what I can hear. Rob, is that your TV?
No, I'm on silent.
This is where it really matters. We're still fighting for this title. Season-defining moments, great escapes, and pure theatre.
Got to be Tim then, right?
Tim, is that your
Yeah.
TV?
What?
Is it your TV in the background?
No.
Okay, well, it's definitely not mine. It's not Rob's. It's not Rich's. It's got to be yours, Jack.
My volume's on like 2, Jamie.
Okay, well, mine's on mute. 888 Sport, I can hear.
Mine is paused, so you can see. It's not mine.
Just seen a tweet which says the Patriots had quite the crush on Jalen Waddle, but the Dolphins don't let it happen. That's a good fuck you, isn't it?
I just saw in on the coverage from NFL, they just put key additions to the Broncos, Mike Boone at running back. So Allen will be happy.
Alan will be buzzing.
Someone's put Horn gets to play against his daddy's Saints twice a year, so there's a storyline.
Broncos are on the clock. Do they make a selection? Do they trade down? Like,
No, they have to take Fields. They have to take Fields.
I don't get Smith being above Fields as best available. Rob, you might disagree with me, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah. No, I agree with it. I think Devonta Smith is, as a pure talent stamp, Devonta Smith has done things that no other receivers have done for years in college football. He might have twiglet legs, but he's got great hands, great route running. He's a quality player. There's a lot of hatred towards him just because of his twiglet legs.
They're trading out of this. I'm telling you, they're trading out.
Anyone noticed they got like 30 seconds on the clock?
Yeah, trading out of it.
Oh no, they ain't.
Here's an interesting thing: the Panthers haven't drafted an offensive player since Rule got there. We went all defense last year.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is it a good sign that the Broncos war room, the COS, is like flickering on and off?
The what?
For Broncos, the COS was flickering on and off. Like, it's going to be on
trying
TV.
to trade.
Like, sort it out. Mac Jones is just there for the long haul. He's playing like
He's playing the Aaron Rodgers card, isn't he?
Oh, I'd love him to go to Washington. I've got nice odds on him going to Washington there.
All I want, I've just seen someone tweet Steve White, if the Saints somehow find a way to get Justin Fields, please no.
But he's not going to the Cowboys or the Giants or the Eagles.
No, wait.
So. Well, actually, he could go to the Eagles, to be fair. If he drops to the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles straight back if it gets to them.
They're in such a mess.
Have you seen that Panthers secondary now with Jeremy Chin and Jace Horn?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
The Broncos are literally a QB away from a good playoff run.
They're not. Don't push that.
I am pushing it because I'm right.
Here we go.
You're not. That's a tough division.
They sniped the Cowboys.
Is it Pat Satan?
Oh my God. What?
We'll go Slater.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I've got the Cowboys at even money to get a cornerback. For fuck's sake.
What, in the first round or just full
I wasn't
first
sure
pick.
we were ever going to go cornerback.
Come on, Dave, get them and do the.
That's a good pick by Denver. That's
Yeah.
definitely one of their biggest needs because they were terrible defensive back last year.
They've just got Darby and Thingy, didn't they, as well?
Mm.
They've got two cornerbacks.
Have they got Simmons? Simmons signed a new contract. Is it Simmons? Who's the guy that they'd franchise tag for last year or something? That signed a new contract?
He's fuming with that, isn't he?
No, he signed a contract, didn't he? Didn't they sign him?
I'm not sure. I'm on about Satan.
Yeah,
He's not happy there.
No, he was wanting to go. He was saying he wanted to go to the Cowboys. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's trying to put on a brave face.
Yeah, he's not happy with that. To be fair, though, he's part of a great defensive unit, and he's got Vic Fangio.
Yeah.
Works that. I bet the Cowboys go Slater now.
But unfortunately, they've got Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater, so they're going
either that or they're currently trying to trade out the pick.
Or they're on the phone to Denver saying, how much is it to trade us Patrick Surtain?
Or how about this for a bit of a change for the Cowboys? They go for Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Just won't happen, though, will it?
Najee Harris.
Justin Fields may end up on the Eagles. I'm calling it.
He should. He should, by the way. Like
their fan base were going nuts that they traded out of 6 for Justin Fields. And if he drops to 13 for them. Oh, Mac Jones at 14-1 to Washington, please.
Are we going to see like a situation with like Eli Manning where like Surtain's like, no, I'm not playing for you?
No. You
Please.
just got to think. If you think about it, it's sensible for them to do that because they're going up against Herbert and Mahomes. So having a good cornerback like that. Pardon me. Yeah, he looks really happy.
One of his best mates is Biggs. Do the cornerback for us.
Chin up, mate. Not you, him.
Me.
It's not a bad comparison.
I hate comparisons like that. Like, just compare him to one of the greats.
I mean, he's saying he's really happy, but
His eyes are saying that he don't look happy.
it's got to be weird, isn't it? Because like he's just been made a millionaire, but he's not happy.
And he's in a good situation. But sometimes what you expect.
Oh, we've got a trade.
With the Eagles.
Patriots. What?
No, with the Eagles. Why do the Cowboys always trade with the Eagles? They're fucking idiots.
Well, we traded above them last year. Took the player that they wanted.
Who's the
they've done that to you the year before. We've got
who's the college boys?
Exactly.
Who's the cornerback who had some slight injury concerns? Who's supposed to be amazing? News.
No, I know what you mean. The one at Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Do you not think that the Cowboys are dropping back because they reckon they can just get him a couple of picks later?
Is his name like Vickers or something like that?
I don't know, but whoever it is I heard. I don't know that without the injuries, he was the first cornerback off the board.
This is going to be Justin Fields.
You don't trade for.
Do we
You
know what
don't
the
trade
terms are?
for with the Cowboys.
What was that, Rich?
Do we know what the terms are of the trade?
No.
Not yet. This will be.
They're surely going wide receiver. I need them to go receiver.
You don't
I've
trade
got to win
above
a
the
bet.
Cowboys.
I have to win one
A
bet.
QB. You don't.
It makes no sense for it to be Devonta Smith because why would they trade up? How many spaces did they trade up? 1 or 2?
2.
1.
Third round pick.
2.
Third round pick they got.
So it's depending on who they think the Giants are having.
Yeah.
See,
But interesting around 10 lads. I said it. Ooh.
it doesn't make sense for them to pick a wide receiver here because Dallas and New York weren't taking receivers. I don't think.
I thought New York might.
First
Yeah,
round
done,
pick.
I guess.
Caleb
It's for a first
Farley.
round pick. It's for a first and a third.
It's Caleb Farley, by the way, Jamie.
Yeah, there you go.
This
Take
has
that,
to be
wouldn't you?
Justin Fields. Has to be Justin Fields.
Take that. Third
No.
round pick.
If it's Justin Fields, you must think you're going QB then, Jack.
No, but you don't. Why would you? Well, if you're going to trade up for a wide receiver, they're just. I'm not dropped. I'm not. If Smith lands there, yuck.
Mate, any pass.
Unless they were worried that somebody else was going to take the pick off us, like Patriots or something.
No,
I
I think
only
the Patriots are happy. They're not moving. They're going to wait for Mac. Mac ain't going nowhere before him.
I think Washington picked before them, though, don't they? I'm unsure actually. To be fair, that's not a lot they've give up, really. The Eagles.
What have they given up?
Third.
They're first and they're third.
84th pick.
I take it to drop 2. If there's nobody we're really hot on, you take a third, don't you?
I know.
I'm going to go.
You take that, drop back 2 picks, and then select Slater at 12.
But the Eagles are in a mess, so surely keeping picks would be important for them.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
they're
Eagles' O-line like?
They're terrible at drafting. Like,
It's not bad,
terrible.
I don't think.
Eagles.
So
are
is
the living-
Rashawn Slater in play here?
I don't think so. I think Slater will be going to.
I
Cowboys.
think they've moved up to take who they think the Giants want.
I think they're going to take Smith.
I think they're taking Smith.
I think they're taking Slater.
Oh, if you take Slater, then it's game on, innit?
I've
But
got
it's interesting that Sirianni. It's interesting that Sirianni is obviously he was the Colts, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
O-line.
He's good. He's a good
Yeah.
coach.
Rappaport's just said it could be Slater.
I'm not looking at my phone like Jack is with all the sleeper things that are popping up. I keep hearing going bloop, bloop.
I've got so much, so little notifications off Sleeper now. Like I couldn't even. There's no chance of me seeing anything off Sleeper now.
I just need this to be a wide receiver. The Patriots are 4 picks away from getting Fields or Jones. That's horrible, isn't it? It's
Oh,
horrible.
that's sickening.
Imagine
The
if they have a
meltdown.
choice.
Oh, the meltdown the Eagles Twitter's about to have
If it was Mac Jones, if it's Mac Jones, I'll wank on this stream.
Who?
I mean,
No, but
I like how on the coverage they're saying like, "Oh, the pick is in." Like, no shit. Like they've just traded up for it. Like, do you not reckon
Just
they know who they're getting?
fucking make it.
I know what the pick is.
Oh, don't be a dickhead.
I'm not going to, but I know what the pick is.
Stop looking at your phone.
I think we should all vote. You turn your phone off.
No.
I mean, I'm just waiting now. I'm like, oh.
No, I know what it is.
Am I going to be happy with it?
Oh, really? We had no idea they traded the pick.
They're going to have a meltdown. Eagles
It
Twitter's
has-
going to
it
have a
has to be.
meltdown.
Sponsor Smith.
They're going to have a meltdown. They're going to have a meltdown.
It's gonna be Smith, isn't it?
It's Devonta Smith.
Their fan base is going to have a meltdown now. I love it. They could have got Justin Fields. They're most. Oh my god.
Where's
Yeah, it's brilliant.
where's Simo? Let me get a conversation going between Phil Simpkins and Alan. Let me leave it with me, lads.
I've put a bet on Parsons being the Giants' pick, so we'll see what happens here.
I had wide receiver, so I'm happy with either. At least I win one bet with flipping the Eagles or Giants taking him. Jack's secretly doing this, waiting for Bateman to go to the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Right, gents, I'm going to have to shoot. I am waking kids up in this house.
Oh,
It's a bit emotional. Sorry I couldn't stay for longer.
I've put
I
that
must have quietened down. I haven't had any more messages.
Well, I've just had my second message, so I better shoot.
Ooh.
Not.
All right, take it easy, mate.
She'll come down with a gimp
Hello,
mask in a minute, and I'll be in trouble. See you
later.
later, boys.
Hello,
Take
mate.
care.
Tim
Yeah.
just put a tweet with Simo and Alan with a picture of Devonta Smith and just say, talk.
I'll do it right now. At Alan. Alan was fuming that I've put him in a league with Phil Simpkins, by the way. he went, you didn't fucking tell me he was in there.
Scenes, absolute scenes. I don't know why they like. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm absolutely laughing, especially if I think Slate is going to drop to me at 12 because he was surely going to be the pick at 10. So
I hope.
God, thanks. I'll get the same player.
I hope we get Slater now. If we don't get Slater now, I am a little bit annoyed. To be honest.
Giants have traded the pick.
It's Justin Fields.
It's going to be for fucking Slater, isn't it? Some cunt's going to wind me up now.
No, the Bears are going to go quarterback, surely.
The Bears have traded for him.
Yeah, it's Fields.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Oh, that is amazing.
Has to be Fields.
Who's traded up?
Bears.
I might have a pokey bum wank if it's Fields to the Bears.
It has to be one of them, right?
I am forgetting that other people can listen to this right now.
It's fine.
All innovations have gone. Just said pokey bum wank on a live stream.
Yeah, it has to be.
Has to be
It
Fields.
has to be. Yeah, I can't see you trading up for Jones.
Jack, can you find Phil Simpkins' Twitter account? I can't find it.
It's P Simp or something, isn't it?
Is it P?
Yeah, something like that.
Giants' return from Chicago is next year's 1, 5 this year, and a 4 next year.
What is it?
Apparently, it's that next year's 1, 5 this year, and 4 next year per Adam.
So they traded out the first round. They've traded out the first round completely.
So what they're doing is they're giving Daniel Jones 1 more year and giving the chance to get 2 first-round picks next year. It's sensible. It's what the Eagles have done with her.
The Giants have traded out of the first round.
Yeah, so basically what's happened is the Giants front office have again shown themselves to not be a good.
But also realise that Chicago are probably going to be shit.
No. They got the 20th overall pick as well. We got the 20th overall pick, the 2021st pick, 5th round, and a 4th round. That's a brilliant trade.
Giants win that by a fucking mile.
Yes.
What's he got?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I see that now.
They've got a 1st this year, 20th this year, 1st next year, a 4th this year, and a 4th next year.
Yeah,
that's
moving up 9 spots.
Jack.
That's awesome.
Are you good
at first time ever trades out?
Are you good at drafting?
Rashad Bateman.
It's going to hurt when you balls it up again, isn't it?
It's going to be Bateman. It's going to be fucking Bateman.
What? Maybe. No, you're taking Najee Harris.
I genuinely think Simo has deleted his Twitter because I can't find it. It was P. Simpkins.
This has to be Justin Fields, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not there, mate. I can't find him if I search Simpkins.
I'll put it in the. Oh no, I'm not going to put it in the thing. If this is Fields, this is a great trade for the Bears as well.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, which is shocking for their fucking front office.
But like, why even take Dalton? Like, just why? Like, you've got Foles, unless they cut Foles because of his contract.
They've got to cut Foles. Dalton is head and shoulders above Nick Foles.
I'm head and shoulders above Nick Foles.
They're about the same.
Let's have a look at the.
Yep, I know it is.
Oh God.
Stop doing that.
Oh fuck! I've just seen it on my phone when I was looking on Twitter. It just came up on Sleeper. I know who it is.
Right? Can you turn off your sleeper notifications for a bit?
No, I wasn't looking on Sleeper. I was looking on Twitter, and it just popped up.
I mean, it has to be Fields, right?
Well, you don't give up that amount if it ain't a QB, do you?
I like it. I like it for both, you know. I know it's a lot to give up, but I like it for both.
Poor Andy Dalton.
He's a tit.
Poor man.
Has to be Justin Fields, right?
I don't know, Rich. I'm not sure.
I mean, it must be then because your reaction. So
Just made the pick for fuck's sake, Roger. So where's Justin Fields now for your dynasty rankings? Not rookie. I mean, next going forward.
What, in terms of against the other rookies?
No, just where is he? 1 to 32.
He's about where you said. Thing he was, he's between 20 and
Hi, Jack.
20 and 25.
Can we add Jack back in if he's
Jack,
gone?
I think, has purposely left.
Why?
He said his missus has come downstairs.
He said his missus has.
He messaged in our group chat saying, "I'm gonna have to go, boys. She's just come down."
He's tired.
He's in trouble.
Oh, busted.
That's a great move.
Oh, he looks ecstatic.
I love that. I love that for both. If he's good, no one cares about that first next year.
Mm.
And the last time they did it, did a big trade like that, it worked out because he got Mac, didn't he?
No, the last time he did a big trade like that, it was for
It's fucked up for him. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't after that. They did Mac.
No, but moving up in the draft, I know what you mean. You're thinking, well, yeah, the same thing.
I said big trade. Like the last time they moved up, yeah. The last time they did a big trade was for Khalil Mack, and I think that was a good trade.
For about a year. He hasn't been great. For the last year, he wasn't great. They paid a lot, though.
Yeah. They did, what was it, 2 first?
Plus, I think. I don't think he's a day one starter.
He doesn't need to be, does he? He could sit behind Dalton for a bit, like half a season or something. To be fair, that's a pretty good QB room to learn in with Andy Dalton and Foles. I mean, whether Foles
as much as Jack hates Foles, but I know Jack hates Foles, but I totally agree with you on that. It's good to learn from them. They've got experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great. Speaking as a Packers fan, I don't like it, but
mate, it's the Bears. I wouldn't be that worried.
They've already got a good defense, though.
Yeah, but they've literally got Allen Robinson.
He's happy.
I'm going to be so tired tomorrow morning.
I feel fresh as a daisy. Did you finish the sandpit?
Sandpit is the inner lining is now glued. I need to trim it all first thing in the morning, fill it with sand, and then realise that I need another 100 kilos of sand to go and get more sand. I'm going to spend like £100 on fucking play sand. It's ridiculous. And then I've got fucking future mother-in-law, my mum, fucking my sister all coming up at 10 o'clock for like 2 hours. And I've got to deal with Carl Pitts. For fuck's sake.
Oh, is he coming as well? Tell him to bring the sand. He'll have some good sand from Florida.
I'm just gonna get on the kickers man.
Please be Slater. Please be
Please
Slater.
be a cornerback. I need you to be a cornerback.
If this is someone stupid like Rashad Bateman, I'm going to bed.
If this is Slater,
Please don't be a linebacker. Don't be anyone off the edge either.
or you could even be Parsons, couldn't you?
It could be Quitty Pay. I don't know who the best linebacker is. Who's the best? They love drafting a linebacker.
Parsons.
Whatever it is, it has to be defense.
Parsons is the best player on the board, like defense.
Yeah, but he's got issues, isn't he?
I want it to be Slater.
But the Cowboys, I don't give a shit.
Please be Slater.
Please be that cornerback. Please be that cornerback.
Cornerback? What? Caleb Farley?
Yeah, I've got money on
Caleb
it. I've got money
Farley's
on them being a cornerback.
I wouldn't have a problem if it's Caleb Farley.
It's just a back injury that was the concern.
Yeah, it's back and ankle.
But that was the thought that maybe they traded back thinking that they could get him.
But didn't he opt out?
I'm not looking. I just saw
out.
something. I'm not looking at my phone. It just went tweet.
Whoopi Goldberg's looking well.
Tell you, it's madness, isn't it?
I thought it was Cam Newton.
Mac Jones is 100% going to the Patriots, isn't he? Like at this point.
Yeah.
Matt Jones.
Yeah, he's going to fall. He's going to fall there, isn't he, to the Patriots?
He's a Patriot.
Who's picking in front of the Patriots? Who's the one pick in front of them?
Let's have a look. So between that is the Chargers and the Vikings.
Vikings trade back with someone who moves up to steal Matt Jones one pick in front.
Saints.
Fuck off. Shut up, Cam.
It's always a fucking linebacker.
Oh, there goes fucking a tenner. 6-4 on. Fuck's sake. Is that a replacement for Sean Lee then, basically?
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Is he good?
He's good. Great player.
Couldn't cover Carl Pitts. So I just got to stay positive somehow, haven't I?
That's a great pick. I mean, that linebacker core is actually not too bad now, right? Parsons, Smith, and Van Der Esch.
Apart from Smith was dreadful last year, and Van Der Esch needed another neck operation, and we still don't have a safety. Oh no, we did. Who's the one from? We did get someone. Yeah. Ugh. Might be time, Kingy.
Wasn't Parsons like a 4.40 or something silly like that?
I think he did test that pretty well. Yeah.
He's got to move, hasn't he? You weren't in for Guess the Cocktail, were you, Jamie?
No, I was asleep.
What do you think it is?
What that you've got there?
Yeah.
Sex on the Beach.
No.
Daiquiri.
Porn Star Martini. Kingy got it.
Love it. If people are in the stream now, can they even leave comments if Jack's not here? Because then they have to press something.
No, it comes up on.
I can't see the comments anymore.
Oh, Tim, if you go out of full screen, and then it has like the private chat and comments. John's been commenting. Sorry, John.
Oh yeah, I've seen him now.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, sorry, John.
James is his message. Hoping the Vikings trade back so we can, if we can, who's most likely to
John,
the 14.
Are you happy with that, John? Or did you want Slater as well? And James.
Redskins. Steal Matt Jones.
James, why do you want to trade back?
Oh, this is it Darisaw? Is it that the offensive lineman for
Dinosaur?
Darisaw or something like that?
Slate is probably the best tackle on the board now.
Yeah, he's best.
It'll be Slater then.
He's best lineman. Tell you what though, if they do draft him, then your Eckler shares are worth a little bit more.
Well, I'm trying to work out if I can move him any higher up than I put between 5 and 7 in my dynasty rankings. John, I'm happy with that. I think you have to take the best player available regardless of need. If you can disrupt the QB enough and keep the skill position at bay, you don't need defensive backs. Yeah, it would help to have defensive backs that are good as well. But I see your point, John.
Diggs was great last year.
Yeah, but your DBs in general were absolute garbage. Fair? Your defense
as a whole team, we were garbage.
Yeah.
But as the year went on, because Diggs became cornerback 1. As a rookie, he got outdone in the first half of the season. Second half, he wised up to a lot. I liked him in that interview then, by the way.
I wasn't really watching.
Just came across that he really wanted that.
Yeah.
And actually, the linebacker core does look decent.
When you make that pick, you want to know that they really want to be there.
Yeah. The interesting. Yeah, you're right. The linebacker core does look decent. It's going to have to be good against the run though in the division.
So the 14th pick. Tucker, Darasaur, Jonah Phillips, Rashawn Slater, Mac Jones. I'm looking at this on Sky Bet and waiting for the Patriots and Mac Jones, and then I'm just going to smash like 50 quid on it.
Can you bet it?
It's in play, yeah. Not for this pick that's coming up, but for the 14th. I'm disappointed that KJ Costello isn't on there, but the Falcons have to take a running back in round 2, don't we?
You got Mike
If
Davis.
if Williams is there, we have to take him.
I can't
Williams.
see draft in.
No, if you go to Sky Bet on the main front page, on the thing that slides across the top, it will have NFL Draft 2021 in play.
Got it. Thanks, mate.
That's all right.
Who's on there?
James. It's the Vikings. Hesseltine, why? Who do you want the Vikings to take if they don't trade out? Because the only I only see a Redskins maybe trading up. Yeah. Or could be a Saints. The money on the Vikings is either Vera Tucker or Darasaur, Christian Darasaur. They're 6-4 and 2-1 favourites.
Mac Jones is in for such a long sit now, isn't he?
Pardon?
Like Jones is going to be sat there for ages now. I feel
Yeah, but he's landed in a great spot for him, isn't he? So he's going to be happy.
Mm.
Imagine if the Patriots skip him.
Oh. Yeah. That would be scenes.
How many QBs have gone now? 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4.
2 more could go in the first.
I don't think 2.
No.
I
Next one's
think
like Mond, isn't it? After
Mond, Trask,
Mond and
Davis.
Trask.
Is it Davis as well?
yeah, and they're not first round picks.
No.
Well, actually, like the thing is now with the
Rashawn
5-year option, I could see if you were thinking to take him towards the top of the second.
Who?
He was good odds there as well. You know. Size of him.
Right, Tim, as soon as this, comes up, it says pick is in for the Vikings. Get ready to start putting money on Matt Jones at even money.
Oh, I forgot that the Chargers had signed Corey Linsley.
Had they?
Yeah.
That's a spanking little suit, isn't it? Apart from the collar, which looks really silly.
That's
Tell you what, that helps your Eckler shares. That, you know.
Yeah, with Lindsay and Slater, that offensive line's just taken a massive step forward.
They needed to protect what's his name, Herbert, didn't they? Massively.
He was brilliant last year, Herbert.
I think he's going to have a bit of aggression this year.
Who, Herbert?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Obviously.
COVID hand slaps.
That's exactly what I thought. I was looking at that going, how can they allow that?
I hope they all just slipped off him because he was just laced in hand sanitizer.
Or they'd spat on their hands and then he's got good bend.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Verse Chase Young, fair play.
Thing is, overall, these things that they do here are just fucking useless because the amount of players that they've bigged up saying they're amazing, look at all of this, and they've been absolute failures. Imagine the Ryan Leaf one of these.
Yeah, true.
And the Blake Bortles and the Jake Locker and the, what's it called, Blaine Gabbert one. Slater probably, but he's just gone. Not sure to who's the next best as such left. Probably Vera Tucker, mate, or Darisor.
The thing is with
James.
offensive linemen, like it's immediately transferable if the top tier, isn't it? Like it makes such a difference straight away.
What time does tomorrow start?
It's a
Same
bit
time.
early, isn't it?
Are we doing this again tomorrow? I just want to do the second round.
Second and third round start at 7 p.m.
Trade.
The time.
Trade.
Jets.
Win.
They're not moving up for Najee Harris here, are they? Oh, imagine if they traded for Mac Jones. Imagine. Oh,
They're not that daft.
to stop the Patriots getting him.
Who's just moved up?
The Jets to 14. Oh,
You can't take two quarterbacks in the first 15 picks.
to stop the Patriots getting him. You're fucking the Patriots massively.
I mean,
Just
it
seems-
works. It works for us in a Superflex league, but I don't think it works in the NFL.
James, I don't know what you got yet, mate. We'll have a look. We'll be
It's
told.
not you trading with me to stop Kingy from getting Deshaun Watson.
All I would say is that if the Jets somehow take Mac Jones here, I will applaud them so much because it is literally the biggest fuck you to the Patriots in division, stopping them getting a quarterback. Think about it. Does anyone know what the Vikings got and where did the Jets move up from? Was it 21 or something? I think the important thing to talk about on draft night is how shit fucking adverts are and stupid and ridiculous and just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't get why it's not like Red Zone.
Because it's Sky and they want to make money. Come on, who knows what the fuck they got? Oh, fuck off, Kayak.
Some of these My Fantasy League trades that they put up for you to vote on Twitter are ridiculous. Herbert or the 1.2, the 2.2, the 2.3, and Derek Carr.
Yeah, I'll take the picks.
Yeah, you go and field every single time, aren't
Or Lance.
you? Matt Cullen, what are we doing? I'm scared. Talk is it's ETN. Oh, what's the odds?
Don't be Etienne. Don't be Etienne. I need Harris to be the first running back off the board. Don't be Etienne. Don't fuck this up.
What's the odds? Give me odds.
Let's have a look.
I like it.
There aren't any. Oh no, picks in. Mac Jones is 4-1 on, so I'm not putting that on.
You got, what
Don't
what
you?
odds you got on ETN?
None. They're not offering it because the pick's in.
Fucking cunt.
I think if the Jets have moved up to 14 for Etienne, this is ridiculous. They could have got him at the start of the second. If you're them, are you going to protect your quarterback here?
Do the Eagles play in a dome because a breeze might knock?
Yeah, I saw that.
Over? It's one of my favourite leagues. That
Hold on, the 14th and a 4th for the 23rd and 2 third-round pick. What?
By the
they
way,
get 2 third-round picks.
trades. Have we had 2 or 3 trades?
2, I think. I think the Jets are taking Vera Tucker. So the Vikings get traded 14 and 143 for 23, 66 and 86. It's not bad.
What was it?
This is the Jets get 14 and 143. The Vikings get 23, 66 and 86.
It's nice.
Yeah. The Jets are taking Tucker. This O-line class drops off.
What? So they've traded as soon as they've seen Slater go.
Yeah. This is to protect. This has to be protect Wilson. Has to be. They're doing basically what the Bengals can't do.
What side Tucker is he? Right tackle?
I don't know.
Thingy?
I don't know.
Thingy?
Sorry.
Is Tucker a right-sided offensive lineman?
I think so. I'm not sure.
This has got to be
Let me
Tucker.
find it.
Because they've got Becton on the
Here it
left-hand
is.
side. So there's no point.
Here it is.
You must be right hand side then. There's
Matt Cullen, the Jets select. Don't be Etienne. Don't be stupid. Don't be Etienne. Be Tucker.
Yeah. Tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a guard.
Yeah. James, it's a good trade for you guys, I think. The Vikings getting 2/3. Maybe James, with you know you got 3/3. You could potentially get back up into the second if you wanted to. Wow, who would have thought the Jets were a more sensible organisation than the Bungles?
It's almost like if you invest in a quarterback, you probably need to try and make sure he's upright.
Maybe the Falcons should think about that too. Do you know what I saw a good bet the other day, which I didn't put any money on actually, was the Seahawks. Seahawks first pick is at 56, and the bet was the Seahawks to pick at 57 or later to be their first pick because they are so trading back. They've got 3 picks. They've got 4/3 now. The Vikings. I think that's the plan without a second at the minute. Yeah.
Do you know what? Like, picking up thirds is gold. It's absolute money in this.
Well, they haven't got a second, so maybe they can use 2 of those to get into
The amount of talent that's in round 3 is...
Oh, so shockingly, the Patriots pick is already in. Oh, who could this be?
You run it straight up, innit, Bill?
Seriously, how the fuck did the Patriots do this?
It's got to be Mac Jones.
Oh, mate, if it's not Mac Jones, I'll show you my arse right now on stream.
No, thank you.
Deal.
Wow, do you remember? I'm at the moment. I'm working on a. This is a exclusive for this stream. I've been working on a consistency metric that takes into account like a bunch of different factors. Do you remember Charles Clay?
Tight end for the Bills, yeah, and then he went to Charles Clay, Bills, and then he went to the Cardinals.
Yeah. I was just like, I was going through and I was like, it's a bit of a name from the past.
Yeah. Is Daniel Jeremiah literally saying just when, yeah, Matt Jones definitely has to be a consideration here? Do you know what annoys me about everyone going, oh, Bill Belichick hasn't drafted a quarterback in the first round. He got us how long? He hasn't fucking needed to. He's had Tom fucking Brady.
Yeah.
It's just context that you don't need for a shit
No.
start, though, isn't it?
I'm just, this has to be Matt Jones, or I apologise, people. My arse is coming out live on the stream.
I
Yeah.
think I can hear my daughter.
Ooh.
Better whisper then, Rich. That's what I'm doing.
I might need
Shit,
to go.
Mac Jones.
I'm going to probably have to go and deal with that.
I reckon I've only got 15 minutes left in me anyway, mate.
That's what she said. Yeah,
15?
I think I'm going to have to. I can hear her
Who is it?
screaming. I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. It's been a pleasure.
Matt
Thank
Jones.
you.
Right, man.
All right,
See you
take
later.
it easy, guys.
Hey, nice.
How does he just? That is so Patriots. Oh, Matt Jones.
I'll tell
doesn't-
you what, he's gonna be good for them.
Yeah, it's pretty sickening though, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. He looks like a Patriots QB.
He looks like a racist.
Just gonna have a quick piss.
Oh man.
Cardinals pick is in quickly.
I think Cardinals might go wide receiver.
I thought they were gonna go Najee.
No, I think they're set running back for the moment. Not the first time the Patriots drafted an out of shape looking white dude whose first name had 3 letters and last name had 5 letters. I've just have a look at my Twitter feed, Tim, or my page, because one of the Falcons people has just put a quote from Pitt saying, "I know Coach Smith does a great job of getting his tight ends fed." My reply is honest and straight to the point, because tight ends in Arthur Smith's system, they do okay. They don't do anything. Haven't done anything amazing. Yeah, it's just like it's just we don't focus on the tight ends.
No, but when you had who was it who went? The Browns.
What are you talking about? Oh, Hooper. Yeah, but that was a different tight end. That was a different coach. That was Dirk Carr
Yeah, but
and Mike
like,
Smith.
You did really target.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Tennessee. Johnny Smith, up and down.
True.
Delaney Walker did all right for a year.
Yeah, Delaney Walker was great.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what receivers that are available here that might fit.
But the set for wide receivers, aren't they? They've got
they got
17 of them.
Yeah, but they got any good ones apart from Hopkins, AJ Green, Christian Kirk, nah.
Larry.
No, he hasn't been re-signed.
He's not retired though.
No, but I think he's a free agent.
No way.
I might be wrong, but he's mulling up retirement. Cardinals are taking Darisaw.
Makes sense. That defense is horrible.
Mm.
Jumbo athlete.
I'm guessing that means he's pretty tall.
6'4".
So we got Vegas and Miami.
Then Washington's interesting.
I don't know who they take. I'm saying I've got either the Ravens to take an offensive lineman or defensive lineman with their first pick.
The Giants won the trade.
Yeah.
But could they not have done with one of those players in that bit?
Yeah. I think they could have.
Like, with the Giants, it feels like they're constantly pushing stuff down the road. Like, they're gonna have to do something with Saquon.
Well, I think they've signed the fifth-year option with him.
Yeah.
I think what they're doing with getting that extra first-round pick next year is this is make or break for Daniel Jones, as we've all known. And if Daniel Jones doesn't do it this year, they've got 2 first-round picks next year to be able to move up higher for a quarterback.
But then again, you're still pushing your whole team down the road for 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. I don't think it was the wrong move. I'm just wondering if it's. Oh, Caleb might have woke up.
Do you want to call it a night?
Might have to answer. Yeah, he's up.
All right, man. Let's call it a night.
All right, buddy.
All right. Peace out. I'm going to leave the studio. You leave.
I'll go.
All right.